Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome inside George's Pond in Hirsch Coliseum. It's time for Shreveport Mudbugs hockey, as tonight the Mudbugs conclude this two-game series against the Lone Star Brahmas, which will also be the season finale against their arch rivals. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Chet Yoder. This is the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show, and the Mudbugs are rocking and rolling, and boy, did they have a resilient win last night. Down 2-0 late in the game, and after McQuaid and Taransky scored, the Mudbugs were able to light the lamp at 10:35 into the third. Connor Gato scored his 14th, one of those goal scorers types of goals, as he tucked it around the right pad of Arthur Smith. Simpson and Volkema got the assists, and the Mudbugs were one goal down. Then 16 seconds remaining in the third. It was Austin Bremer who banged home his 14th. It was a little bit of a bevy in front of Smith. Simpson and Koklachev got the assists, and Bremer got the big goal to tie the game up. Then no scoring in overtime, and in a 9-round shootout, it was Gunnar Moore who flipped one top shelf on Smith. And the Mudbugs stole a victory away from Lone Star, and they were able to get a big 2 points in the South Division. Looking in the South Division, New Mexico is idle this weekend. They're in first place at 71 points. They have a 4-point lead over Lone Star. Another big game for Lone Star because this is a game in hand on New Mexico at 67 points. Wichita Falls playing good hockey. They've won their last couple. They're now at 58 points in third place. Shreveport, of course, winners of 6 of their last 7. They're at 55 points. And a tough time for Odessa. They've now lost 6 straight contests. They are 2 points behind the Bugs for that 4th and final playoff spot. The Mudbugs have a game in hand as well on the Jacks. Amarillo playing good hockey. They've won their last 3. They're at 51 points. Corpus Christi is in 7th place at 48 points. They're starting to fall out of the race. In El Paso, boy, they've lost 16 straight contests. They're in last place at 30 points. We'll talk to Mudbugs associate head coach Gavin Morgan after these messages. It's the Mudbugs and the Brahmas final meeting between these two teams in the regular season. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. Game 2 of this 2-game series, Mudbugs and the Brahmas. We're joined by Mudbugs associate head coach Gavin Morgan. And coach, last night a come-from-behind win. Would you classify one of those contests as one you showed the resiliency to steal?
Well, we definitely had resiliency, and the resiliency wasn't to quit on the game. We weren't doing much of what we wanted to do or what we needed to do to be effective. But that being said, again, Bob's kept us going and kept us in there, and then we didn't stop. This team works very, very hard, whether they're working smart sometimes or doing what they need to do to actually take over the game. That's left to be seen, but they did that, and then Gunnar Moore with a smile on his face put one away in the 35th round of the shootout, and it was exciting for everybody and one that we needed, and we're excited about it.
Was the start of the game something about maybe Lone Star dictating the pace and maybe controlling the pace? Because I know you obviously probably weren't a fan of the first period, maybe even the second.
No, that we just didn't. Our attention to detail was lackluster, and we weren't able to do the things that we wanted to do. Guys didn't have a very good commitment to playing Mudbug hockey, and that stands out, especially against a team like Lone Star. It works very, very hard. But we did stick with it, and their resilience is a fantastic word to use for what the guys did, and hopefully tonight they'll come out understanding that.
Did you feel like that spark or that fire was lit with Logan Haru? He battled Ben Zimmerman at the end of the second. It looked like a good bout. It looked like one that Haru won.
Well, Logan Haru's been he's been a good addition to our hockey team. He's strong as a bull. He plays the game hard. He plays the game with an innocent ignorance towards anything. Like, he's very, very, he loves the game. He loves to play. He's not too worried about a lot of things, and the one thing that he is strong, and he did a really good job. He's got hockey blood in him, and that shows when he's able to take care of himself like he did.
After that, I guess Garrett Steele got a game misconduct for removal of an opponent's helmet, and now he's going to be out for tonight. Did it seem warranted?
I don't think it's warranted at all. I don't think. I think that they made a mistake in the situation. It's a reaction call to a helmet going down the ice, but when you take 3-4 punches in the face, there's only so much you're going to take. In my opinion, if the Lone Star player didn't want to be in an altercation, the Lone Star player shouldn't have been in the altercation to start with, and that's where we are with that. We had in the North American Hockey League rules come and go, and that's where we sit.
Talk about this top line once again coming up big. I mean, Gato scoring what looked like one of those kind of goal scorers type of goals, and then you get one in the last minute from Brimmer.
Well, Connor Gato's Connor Gato. He's a bit of a Superman, and between him and Brimmer, their work ethic and their passion show through all the time, and it did again last night. And I hope people are taking note of Connor Gato. I don't know if people around the NCAA and around college hockey are doing enough of that. There's a few guys that I feel strongly about that. And hopefully they are either listening or what, because someone's going to make a mistake on Connor Gato, and that's going to be apparent.
Do you feel like his height is something that the NCAA looks, that now that you brought it up, that something that maybe that just gets overlooked?
Well, I think that your height's always an issue, but when you're a warrior like that and you play hockey the right way and you're a four-line player, and then we've had other guys here. I honestly feel the same way about Billy Fetchko, who's now in New Jersey, that they don't comprehend the value of those four-line players, and so we need to hopefully they're going to take notice of his work ethic, not to mention the adversities he's been through this year.
With the disappointment of losing the captain, you get Mac Taylor back in the lineup. He arrived here yesterday, and I'm sure that's got to be exciting to get him back in there.
Yeah, Mac surfed in on a wave there, and he's ready to go. Picked him up at the airport yesterday, and he's excited. Obviously, Mac's been here before. He's familiar with the situation. Everyone here is familiar with Mac Taylor, so it should be a relatively easy transition for him to come into a game that he's been in before. So we're not worried about that transition. Unfortunately, we are. We're not concerned that our captain's out, because we have guys who will step up and play the game, but no one wants to have Garrett Steele out of their lineup.
Talk about what needs to happen tonight, because obviously you didn't like the start last night. Is there any kind of adjustments you need to make tonight?
We just need to focus. We need to play our game. Stop worrying about who's on the other side of the ice. It really doesn't matter, as I said before, and we need to play our game, something we didn't do last night, and that's within our locker room, and I know that they'll be thinking about that and talking about that amongst themselves, and there won't be any adjustments really need to be made from the coaching side, but from the player side, they'll do it on their own.
Coach, thanks for the time, and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show. You're listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata and Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata and Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. We continue in the Landers Dodge Jeep Chrysler and Ram pregame show with the Whataburger starting lineups. First for the Lone Star Brahmas, head coach by Dan Wildfong, the former Mudbug great, in his 9th season as the bench boss here in Lone Star. It starts off on forwards. At left wing will be number 21, Matthew McQuaid. He had a goal last night. At center will be number 9, Luke Bierman. And on the right wing will be number 12, Tanner Daniels. Defensively for the Brahmas, it'll be number 24, Ryan Pruitt. And number 16, Kyle Fury. And making the start in nets back-to-back nights. And boy, it looked like he got a tough luck outcome last night. Will be number 31, Arthur Smith. And the young 04 born does not lose very many games. He's 16-2-5 with a 1.93 goals against and a .911 save percentage. Your Whataburger starting lineups for the Shreveport Mudbugs. Head coached by Jason Soupy Campbell, associate head coach Gavin Morgan, assistant and goaltending coach Rich Perrant, honorary assistant Chris Lane. At left wing will be number 14, Burke Simpson. He had a couple of assists last night. At center will be number 7, Connor Gato. He had a goal last night. And at right wing will be number 21, Austin Brimmer. He had the game equalizer last night. Defensively for the Bugs, it'll be number 23, Carter Green, and number 4, Davis Gockler. And making his 35th appearance in net for the Bugs from Northwood, Ohio, will be number 31, Devin Boback. And the 6'4", 194-pounder is putting up just a spectacular campaign. He's 21-9-4 with a 2.09 goals against, a .919 save percentage. He's got 5 shutouts on the season. Made 28 saves last night. He'll make the start once again for the Bugs. Those are your Whataburger starting lineups. Whataburger, just like you like it. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Porter's Fine Dry Cleaning. Their vision to create a means by which people can look and feel their best. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Fireplace Specialties. Fireplaces, gas logs, glass doors, wood stoves, inserts, mantles, and grills. They got it all at 8500 Box Road in Shreveport, or log on to fireplacespecialties.net. We'll take a quick break and then bring you the national anthem and the Landers opening puck drop. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. Mudbugs in their home white jerseys with the purple numberings and letterings on the back. Lone Star in their black and whites with the white numberings and letterings on the back. Good crowd filing in here into George's Pond. A better crowd due to the weather conditions last night, which strongly affected the crowd. Now we ask you, please rise wherever you may be for tonight's national anthem. Another sensational national anthem sung by Richard Hudson. Mudbugs and the Brahmas for the last time this season, at least as far as the regular season is concerned. Mudbugs lead the season series 4-3, but some of the stats have been overwhelmingly in favor of Lone Star, as the Mudbugs have been outshot by Lone Star in every game of the series. And the Hacksaw Jim Duggan in our wrestling-themed series is going to drop the opening puck. And let me tell you, Hacksaw still looks good. I'd have to say, though, the 2x4 is sorely missing. And then the $1 million man, Ted DiBiase, is going to take care of the other ceremonial puck drop. Both guys avid Christians. Spent many years in wrestling. And Ted DiBiase still looks pretty smooth, if you ask me as well. Mudbugs will skate from left to right. First period tonight brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. For more information on planning your life's needs from college to retirement, you can call Janice Wan at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com. Mudbugs looking for a better start tonight than they did last night, and really the first couple of periods were a little bit nightmarish at times for the Bugs, as Lone Star was really dictating the pace. That's one thing about Dan Wildfong's Lone Star Brahmas. They are not afraid to come at you hard. It'll be Luke Bierman and Connor Gato at center ice on a Louisiana Saturday night. Thank you so much for joining us. The Landers' opening puck drop is about to commence. It's dropped, battled, and won there by Bierman. Into the near side, Pruitt pelts it in to the Mudbug zone. Off the far side boards, far corner. Puck now just leveled off the near side boards and just forked all the way down there by Simpson. It's going to go down the length for icing on the Bugs. And that's how this game gets started 15 seconds in. Lone Star relying heavily on their 04-born netminder, Arthur Smith, and I think there's a cause of excitement and nervousness going into the postseason with that young netminder. Of course, Jan Skorpic still not in the country, dealing with some personal immigration issues. And they hope to have him back as they're very high on him as well. Face off to the right of Bobak. Gato to take the draw up against Arthur Taransky. Top line in for Lone Star. Taransky, Nemo, and Tobias. And they live on this line. Face off one there by Tobias. Or rather, by Tobias. Quick shot there by Pruitt from the near half wall. Deflects into the protective netting to the left of Bobak. Devin Bobak, always cool and relaxed. As I saw him this afternoon, he was always the first out of all the players to arrive at the rink, and we talked for a little bit, and he's always smiles, very relaxed, gets stretched out, has a routine with the Mudbugs athletic trainer, Amy Baker. Spends a lot of time in there getting ready for his starts. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Slapped away there by Jake Mack. Now to the far side. Of course, Mudbugs without Garrett Steele, dealing with the one-game suspension after his game misconduct penalty of removing the opponent's helmet. Hard check there as Veden takes down Gockler. Far side now. Zimmerman will just zip it in to the Mudbug zone. Off the far side, now Onstadt grabs it. Onstadt will just drift it on back to Green. The former Brown Bear to the near side there to Gockler, and he'll love tap it back to Green. Green to the far corner. He takes his time, getting set up, drops it back there to Gotinski, to the near side there to Gockler. Up ahead now, trying to find Mack's stick as the puck now just ricochets off the back heel of Tobias back into the Mudbug zone. The Mudbugs were in disarray and really didn't know what hit them in the first couple of periods, and they should know by now. Lone Star, a very fierce, well-rounded team, probably the scariest team in all of the North American Hockey League. Mudbugs hold the zone. Off the stick of Gotinski now into the near corner. Deep in the Brahma zone. Chopped and taken away there by Taransky. Taransky will just skitter the puck in deep into the Mudbug zone. Wholesale line change for Dan Wildfong. Now Hallard behind Bobak's net off the far side boards. Juggled around there by Sedlacek. Far corner, drop back to Hallard. Hallard now will scoot it up ahead there to his buddy Sedlacek. His pass is errant, and Kleiser will just slide it back into the Mudbug zone. Into the near corner, Hallard now will nift it up ahead there for Morris. Morris kind of gets held up a little bit by Mason Mara. Nickel there to help, and Hallard will just pop it back in to the Brahma zone. Far side off the heel of Nickel. Trying to grab it there was Morris. Held in there by Mac Taylor. We saw Mac Taylor earlier this year as he comes back in. The Kitchener, Ontario native arrived last night, and he's in place due to the absence of Steele. Glad to have the Taylor family with us from Ontario, Canada. Far side, of course, same place where Burke Simpson was born. I say born because he was moved around a lot as a young man. Play back out to center. Mac Taylor will play it back on over to Mitchell. Mitchell will take it all the way back. Far corner now. Off the back heel of Moore. Far side now. Bierman tries to hold his own. Taken away now. Blown tire there by Brimmer. Worked back into the Brahma zone. Loose change picked up there by Bailke. He'll throw it off the stick of McQuaid, and it kind of lofts its way into the Mudbug zone. To the right of Bobak, flagged down there by the hero. That was Gunnar Moore. He was the hero last night as he went top shelf on Smith. He'll drop it off to Mitchell, the fellow Canadian, off the stick of Simpson as the puck now redirected into the Brahma zone, slapped off the far side boards, taken there by Daniels. 3.5 gone by in the opening frame. Puck now just ladled back in to the Mudbug zone. Gato, who had a goal last night, tied for the most with the Bugs with Brimmer, who had a goal last night with 14. Gockler is going to play it back far corner. Now just pin it up along the walls. Green trying to work it off the walls behind Bobak's net. Taken there by Gockler. He'll spank it off the far side boards. Puck deflects in to the Mudbugs bench. 4 minutes gone by here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. still scoreless. You can follow the Mudbugs on all your social media outlets, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. Mudbugs will be back at home April 8th and 9th, Made in America weekend. Mudbugs will host the Corpus Christi Ice Rays. You don't want to miss it. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 or log on to tickets.georgespond34.com. Face-off won there by Lone Star. Nemo now spins it around, far corner, drop back to Taransky, intercepted play back out to center. Now along the near side, puck now just barreled back in there by Tobias. Slowed down there by Boback. To the far corner it goes. Mudbugs trying to battle for it. Now Hallard will just sweep it back over to Heidi. Heidi now thrown around in the near circle through the slot. Tobias a shot deflected just above the Mudbug net. Gotinski can't clear it. Held in there by Nemo. Nemo, far corner, thrown through the slot, kicked around, puck nudged around, held in there by Taransky. Quick shot, blockered away there by Boback. Now Taransky comes in, gets mauled along the back there by Koklachev, and the puck is just lambast all the way down. Wholesale line change for Coach Soupy. Far corner. Kleiser drills it in, but it deflects off the stick of Mac Taylor, and out of play it goes. Face-off will commence at the far Mudbug blue line. Hayden Nickel will take the draw. We had the pleasure of meeting Hayden Nickel's younger but taller brother, Foster Nickel. Good-looking young man. Spent a week with us, and he looked pretty darn good along the blue line. He's a defenseman. As now, after Nickel won the draw, that's Hayden. The Mudbugs and the Brahmas watch a whistle blow as the Brahmas are off sides. Big hello to the Nickels. Tune in tonight from Tennessee. Scotty, Christy Nickel, along with little sister Nickel. Hope everyone's doing well in Nickelland. All now along to the far corner. Moore now, gets drubbed along the back. Off the far side boards. Mudbugs trying to get the puck out. Moore behind the Mudbug net now along the right side. He's got it. Nicked up ahead there to Taylor. He'll drop it off there to Moore, and Moore will just mail it in to the Brahma zone. McQuaid now will sweep it around the far side boards, taken there by Mara. 14:20 remaining here in the opening frame. Still no score. And now far side, Moore will just throw it off the boards. Now along to the near side, Gockler. Trying to grab it. Now far side. Puck just banked into the Mudbug zone. Hard check there along to the near corner. Bremer rubs off Bielke, and we get a break in the action. It went all the way down for icing on Lone Star. .44 remaining here in the first period. Face off to the right of Arthur Smith. Face-off battle at. Tied up one there by Lone Star, but they can't squeeze it out. Now taken there and cue-balled off the near side boards back out to center there by Bielke. Taken there far side, Green. Green's pass broken up. Now he's just able to take his own rebound and kind of shovel it in. Mack now along the far corner, centering feed, far circle there to Onstadt. Onstadt drop back to Mack. Volkema, Mack, and Onstadt is your line this evening. And an errant pass missed the stick of Hallard along the right point, so it's taken all the way back. Heidi off the skate. Sedlacek dropped it off Volkema. Here he comes. Snaps a shot. Deflects high off the far glass. Now far side. Up ahead there to Veeden, and Veeden will just slide it back in. In deep now along the end boards behind Boback. Somebody asked me about Logan Volkema's nickname. The new one, which is Batman. He's got the deep-toned and bulking body, grizzled look. I like it. That would make Lone Star every Batman villain out there. Of course, my favorite was Bane. I always thought he was the toughest one, and Lone Star definitely has a lot of qualities of Bane. Of course, Bane, the one that broke Batman's back. Nobody cares about this. Played back out to center, chopped up ahead. I digress. Taken there by the Russian Bear. That's Koklichev around the far corner. Here he comes. Now thrown in front. And he was trying to find the stick of Sedlacek, and it bounced right off his sweet part of the stick. Now along to the near side, left side. Taransky takes a hip check as he's able to sky it all the way down. Now far circle. Nemo thrown in front. Ricocheted around, and we got a whistle. Looks like we got a penalty coming up, and it looks like it's going against Shreveport. The door's opening up. Penalty coming up, 11:49 to go here in the first. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pound and Hirsch Coliseum. Play back underway. Mudbugs on the first choice personnel penalty kill. Evan Mitchell in the box for slashing. Played back up top. Rising shot there by by Fury. Deflects on the high glass. Logan Furstenau not in action. Missing his second straight game to a lower body injury. People were asking me about him before the game this evening. Lone Star's power play, not the greatest of shakes, but they're not bad. 16th best at 17.8. Mudbugs' fourth best man advantage in the league at 84.6. They killed off all three of their power plays that Lone Star had last night. Quick shot there, and it whistled wide from the top of the far circle there by Fury. Now Pruitt played back to Fury, top of the point. They'll drop it now down low, far side to Tobias. Played up ahead. Pruitt through the slot, tipped on its way through and went wide. That was off the stick of Nemo. Nicholas Nemo dropped down low there to Pruitt. Down now to the near corner. Now to the near corner, McQuaid. Played back now to the near circle there to Nemo. Good stick there by Volkman to break it up, but Lone Star holds his own off the stick. Mudbugs trying to grab it. Oh, Gockler can't clear. Played now to the left point, Bailke. He'll drop it down low, back to Bailke. Now to the top of the point, Fury waits. Fury now to the far corner, it goes over to Taransky. Taransky waits, he'll walk the line now to the near half wall to Bailke. He'll elevator it down low there to Nemo. Played back up top, Fury around to Taransky. Dropped to Nemo, intercepted. And Volkema will be able to loft it all the way down. And that'll do it for the Brahmas' first power play of the night. Mitchell's out of the box. Good kill from the first choice personnel. Penalty kill. Now through the neutral zone, tied up, taken there by Nickel. And Nickel will be able to just scream it back into the Brahmas zone. Into the near corner it goes, spun around now, battling for it there is Taylor. Taken there by Howler, near half wall there to Nickel, thrown toward the net. Off the knee in front there by Naska. Now behind Smith's cage to the near side. Bailke trying to get it around the stick of Morris. It knocked off his stick. Nickel in on the forecheck. Hard check along the back as Daniels didn't appreciate it. Now along the near half wall, pinballing around. Mudbugs hold his own. Oh, and a bad pass there by Morris is intercepted all the way down. Along the right side, Gato coming around, avoids a check, coming around the right side, gains the zone. Right, high slot, quick shot, glove save. Made there by Smith, and that one was a beautiful stop as Gato snapped one toward the net. 8:53 remaining here in the opening frame. Brought to you by Generational Financial Advisors. Still no score. Big hello to the Gato family. Tune in tonight from the Sunshine State. We miss those fine folks. Miss Kathy, Mr. Jay, of course, Sister Kate, Jake, and who could ever forget Dylan Gato? He's one of the more flavorful, boisterous Gatos of the bunch. I would say he is the most boisterous. Someone's got to hold the title, and he holds it quite strongly and proudly, much to the chagrin at times, of course, of the rest of the Gato family. Puck goes down the lane for icing on Lone Star. We love the Gatos and we love the Pizzalis. I have to say, though, I have to thank Miss Lynn Brimmer for the Canadian biscuits she gave me. Will go great with my coffee in the morning. Sometimes coffee in the afternoon these days. Puck pinballing around, held in there by Mitchell around. Left point blast there by Moore. And it deflected wide. Now near circle, quick shot, blockered away there by Smith. That was Gato snapping one toward the net. Now along the far half wall. And good body there by Kleiser as he uses his shoulder and fights off Simpson toward the puck. Now a scrum around, Gato over to Brimmer, wraparound chance. Right pad save made there by Smith, but the net was coming off its mooring for a break in the action. .806 remaining here in the Generational Financial Advisors first period. Still scoreless. Face off to the right of Smith, one there by Lone Star. Now far corner. Mudbugs trying to hold it in. Played back off the far side, boards all the way down. Flagged down there by the maple syrup loving Mitchell to the far side there to Moore. Still have not received my maple syrup, by the way. It's somewhere in Mitchell's billet house. I heard there was a name of Chet Yoder on one of those bad boys. Deflected out of play. And it's starting to become a big concern of mine. 7:43 remaining here in the first period. A big hello to the Mitchells. Tune in tonight. From Canada. Of course, Evan Mitchell committed to St. Lawrence. One of the great hockey programs in the country. Face-off one there by Lone Star at center ice. Pruitt now trying to get around the stick of Brimmer. They get tied up. Taken there by Tobias, far side off the stick of Nemo. And it redirects in to the Mudbug zone to my left. Off the stick of Brimmer, and he'll just scoot it back through the neutral zone. Far side off the stick of Fury, and he'll flip it off the far side boards. Taken back out there by Tobias. He'll gain the zone left side. Try to shoot it toward the net. It was blocked off there by Gockler. Gockler up ahead now. Over to Simpson. Dropped off the Brimmer. Back to Simpson. And it bobbled off his stick. And now we got a whistle pushing and shoving along that far corner. Brimmer's there. Simpson's in there. Volkema's in the fray. Penalty doors opening up for Lone Star. Arthur Taransky is the guilty party. And for Shreveport, their power play ranked 28th in the league at 14.2%. Lone Star's penalty kill ranked 14th at 82%. Scott Powerline power play back to work for the first time tonight. They are 1 for 3. Or they were 1 for 3 last night. Of course, Connor Gato getting the power play tally last night. First attempt tonight. 7 minutes remaining in the first, no score. Now to the far corner it goes. That's Simpson. Checking from behind, the call on Taransky. Now to the right point, to the near half wall there to Volkema. Now to the near corner it goes. Played back to Volkema. Elevator back up top. Heidi hammers one toward the net. It goes wide, and the puck is slid all the way down. Good job there by Dylan Smith. Slowed down there by Bobak. 90 seconds remain on the game's first power play for Shreveport. Gato now to the right side there to Bremer. Near corner, a shot toward the net, gets deflected off the stick of Bielke, and it goes into the protective netting. Mudbugs without Garrett Steele tonight, as he was suspended one game after his game misconduct penalty after removing an opponent's helmet. They reviewed it this morning, and they thought it was warranted. Mudbugs coaching staff, not a fan of the call, but there's not much they could have done. Face-off one there by Shreveport. Played back to Gockler. Now to the top of the near circle. Koklichev puts a shot deflected off the stick of Fury. No, I keep mixing up Firstenau and Fury. I guess I missed Firstenau. Now off the near side glass. Taken away there by Tobias. 2-on-1. They hurry back the other way. Thrown across. Quick shot score. It's Nemo. Far post, as he's able to direct it home and beat Bobak. Short-handed goal for Lone Star, and they're up 1-0. And the goal comes at 14:04 of the first period. The Brahmas won. The Mudbugs nothing, and just like last night, the Brahmas strike first, and it's a couple of the top-line forwards who capitalize short-handed for Lone Star. Nemo having a gigantic year. As the puck deflects and was touched by a high stick. Looks like Tanner Daniels is going to get the secondary helper. Nemo's 30th goal of the season. And this one, kind of a tough one for the Bugs to give up. They got caught in the neutral zone. Nemo's 30th from Tobias and Arthur Smith. So check that. Lone Star's netminder gets an assist on that play, and that's his second assist of the season. And now a hand pass on Shreveport, and this power play is going in the wrong direction for the Bugs. Face-off one there by Lone Star. Bielke off the far side boards, kicked back in there by Bremer. Holds the zone. Here's Heidi, throws one toward the net, easily swept aside there by Smith. Now played back up top to Heidi, across left point there to Bremer. 9 seconds to go on the man advantage. Now fumbled around there by Heidi. Into the near corner it goes to Volkema. Now drop near circle, back to Heidi, across. Bremer fires one toward the net, blocked in front. Penalty is over, as Taransky's out of the box. Mudbugs 0 for 1 on the man advantage, and they give up one against. Now one man to beat. Here comes Dylan Smith. Far corner across. Taken away there by Smith. So the Mudbugs, like last night. Oh no! Off the back of Bobak, and it goes in! Taransky sneaks one past Bobak, and Lone Star's up 2-0. Bobak as befuddled as the rest of us are, and the Brahmas have a 2-0 lead. Taransky gets the goal, and that one is as fluky as it comes with 4:39 remaining in the first period. Lone Star 2, Shreveport 0. Oh, wow. And that is a goal scorer's type of goal from Taransky. And I think it just kind of ate up Bobak there. And the Brahmas now with a 2-goal lead late here in the first. Face-off won there by the Brahmas. Near side there to Pruitt. He'll bolt it in to the Mudbug zone. Far half wall. Taransky from Dylan Smith. Now through the neutral zone, taken away there by Moore. Moore far side, off the far side boards, and puck just batted in. And the Mudbugs, who played a pretty even keel opening period, have seen 2 against. As the Brahmas, just like last night, up by 2. As Haru blisters a shot from the right point. Left pad save made there by Smith, who's got the early shutout going. Along to the far corner now. Tobias just lobs it all the way down for icing on the Brahmas. 3:52 remaining. Here in the first period, Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs nothing. Wichita Falls with an early 2-0 lead on El Paso. Amarillo and Odessa scoreless early in that contest. And an illegal face-off, and we'll do it again. Face-off to the right of Smith. Face-off won there by Lone Star, taken there by Fury. Off the far side boards all the way down. And no icing. Take flag down there by Gockler. Gockler along the near corner, kicked around there by Onstadt, now taken there by Koklachev. Koklachev races up the ice, right side. Here he comes along the near corner. Backhand drive. Save made there by Smith. Penalty coming up. Looks like it's going against Lone Star. It's a holding infraction. Great draw there by Koklachev. Second power play of the night. As Connor Gallagher is the latest guilty party. Lone Star scoring 2 quick ones on Shreveport, one at 14:04 and one at 15:21. Both top liners. Nemo with his 30th, Taransky with his 21st. Left wing circle. Volkema will take the draw. Lone Star prides itself on being so good in the face-off circle. Battle that, tied up, won there by Lone Star. Into the far corner, now along the inboards. Battling for it. Now along the far side, Bierman played up ahead, back out to center. Good stick, and now rimmed in there by Bierman. In deep into the Mudbug zone. 3 minutes remain here in the first. Second power play of the night for the Bugs. Oh no, an errant pass intercepted there by Bailke. Now dropped off, taken away. Brimmer gains the zone. He flies in, now walks the line to the right point. Thrown around, intercepted. Uh-oh, here's a break for Nemo. Coming around now, Nemo, right hand, forehand shot, and a left pad save made there by Bobak. Boy, you have to keep a third and maybe even a fourth eye on Nemo at all times. He is all over the ice. He does it all for Lone Star. PK, power play, and of course even strength as he's got 30 goals on the season. One of the best in the business. Gockler, far side, up ahead, off the outstretched stick of Koklachev. Now he'll slap it in behind Smith's cage. Play to the right point. Gockler holds the zone. Gockler sets up shop. Now to the near circle. Koklachev through the slot. Back to Koklachev. And a quick wrister. Left pad save made there by Smith. Near corner. Now drop down low there to Koklachev. Play now far half wall. Play back up top now. Near circle. Quick shot there by Morse. Goes wide. taken there by Hallard. Hallard now dropped down low and an errant pass, and now first and now, or rather Fury flips it back out of play. I'll tell you, one of these days I'm going to get it right, and this shows how much I miss Logan first and now. Cal Fury. And that's it. That power play is over. That one looked like it went bye-bye within a blink of an eye. 0 for 2 on the Mudbugs on the man advantage. Now slinged around now near corner. Kleiser played up ahead there to Smith. Thrown across. Here's Taransky. Good stick there by Haru to nudge it away, but it's still played in deep. Nemo overskates that puck. Nickel battles for it along his own end boards. Less than a minute to go here in the first. To the right of Bobak. That puck battling around. One out free there by Mitchell to the far side there to Haru. Far half wall. Kicked around there by Taylor. And thought the puck came out. It did. As Kleiser wired a shot well after the whistle. 40 seconds remain here in the first. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. We'll talk to Simo Bushler. Face off near Mudbug blue line. Volkman to take the draw. Now Ludgdat up ahead there to Volkman. Volkman takes a hard hit, but he's able to smack it in to the Brahma zone. 30 seconds. Far corner now. That was Dylan Smith. Saddles it back out to center, taken there by Gotinsky. And he'll just punch it back in to the Brahma zone. Taken away there by Mara. Loose puck. Mara now right side, thrown up ahead off the stick of Aiden Torres. Now Bobak just backhands it along the near side. 8 seconds to go. Volkema chops it back out to center. Now under the skate of Onstadt to the far side. Now drop back to Gockler, and that'll do it. First period was going well until Lone Star comes up with a quick bang-bang. 2 goals in less than 90 seconds apart, and they have a 2-0 lead after 1 period of play. Stick around for the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show. It is the Brahmas 2, the Mudbugs nothing. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back into the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show, joined by one of my favorites, Mudbugs goaltender Simo Bushler. And Bush,
We appreciate the time as always. Thanks for coming on.
Yeah, no problem. Pleasure being here.
Talk about how it was. You got in net on Sunday, and I know starts have been hard to have with the way Devin Bobak's been playing. You've been playing at a good level. How did you feel out there despite the 2-1 loss?
Yeah, I mean, like, Bobak's been playing lights out recently, like, been winning games with him in net, so I know that we got to win games, and coaches are just riding with him, which is perfectly fine. My goal is just to be here whenever my name's called on, and I was a little nervous for the game, but I'm also, like, I'm excited to get the net. Like, every game that I get to play now, it's like I'm even more happy to play because, like, my chances are so limited, and like, my goal in that is just to give the team a chance to win, and I felt like I did that. Just unfortunate bounce for their second goal against New Mexico, but overall I think the team and I had a pretty good game.
You talked about that tear that Bobak has been on, and I wanted to ask you, because you guys are so close, what have you seen in Devin Bobak? Has it been anything different that you've seen in Bobak at the start of the season to the way he's playing now?
Yeah, I think his confidence has been through the roof recently. Like, I mean, we hang out pretty much every day, you know what I mean? Like, I see him all the time, and he's like when we were on that losing skid, like, everyone's mood was just so down, and after winning, like, that 6 in a row right before Christmas break, like, I'm sure that just gave him a huge confidence boost, like, he knew he was getting the net. I was out injured, so, I mean, just winning those 6 and then coming back from Christmas and just staying on that roll, like, I'm sure it's just, like, keeping him rolling. And I mean, the team's been helping him out too, like, keeping shots to the outside, but when the time comes, like, he's been making some pretty big saves in some key moments. So, I mean, I'm really happy for him for stepping up.
And I noticed, and I've asked you this before, you guys talk also, during the game when he comes back to the bench. What are some of the things that you watch when you're watching him on the bench? Because when you're starting, you're not really much into the talkative mood. You're more in the zone. He gives you the thumbs up. You kind of just nod your head. But there's a little bit more of a social back and forth when he's starting.
Yeah. I mean, he's a pretty light guy. He's pretty loose, like, during game days, like he is all the time. Usually in games, like, if he's doing well, I'll just let him know, like, you're doing well, keep doing what you're doing. Or at the end of a game, like, during, like, a third period intermission, like, let's say we're up and we're on the PK or something, like, I just remind him, like, just breathe. Like, shots are coming your way, just breathe, keep going through it, like, you're fine. You know what I mean?
We're talking to Bushler here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy first intermission show, and you had that lower body injury. I guess health-wise, are you back to 100%, or is there just nagging little pains here and there, just part of being a goaltender?
Yeah, I mean, I've been really cautious. Like, I've pulled my groin twice this year. Tweaked my left one too against Wichita like 2 weekends ago. So I'm just really trying to keep doing the rehab that our physiotherapist Amy's been giving us, and just stretching and foam rolling every night. But, like, overall, like, on the ice, I feel fine right now, which is good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, and then obviously, like, you talk about that relationship that you have with Bobak. Has it been the relationship that you've had with other goaltending partners for other organizations? Because, I mean, I look at you and Bobak, and I see how close you guys have gotten, and probably one of the closest goalie tandems that I kind of ever come across, and we've had some good ones. Have you had that relationship with anyone else before?
Yeah, I've had a close relationship with one other goalie before, Devin Levi. Pretty decent goalie. I mean, he's like a super good friend of mine too. He's from back home. Get to talk to him quite a bit, which is nice because he's doing unreal. He's playing with my brother at Northeastern right now. But Bobak, like, I've never hung out with the goalie partner so much. Like we're always at each other's houses or going out to eat together. I mean, like, and also, like, Soupy's been rooming us together. It's awesome. Like,
that's the way I think it should be, because you guys are kind of two peas in a pod.
Yeah, but, like, usually I feel like goalie partners, like there still is, like, I'm competing for the ice too. You know what I mean? Like, he wants to play, I want to play, but I mean, we're just, like, really close friends. I feel like most other goalie partners that I've had, it's been really just, like, sort of like there's always, like, that awkward thing with another goalie partner. Right. Like, you're against each other, but, like, you're with each other in the same time. But with him, it's just, like, I don't know. We're just, like, really close. I love it.
His game day actually absolutely shocks me, because I've never, and I wanted to ask you about this, I've never seen a goalie so talkative on a day that he starts. I mean, every once in a while when you start, it's a high and by. I don't bother you because I know you're straight to your bouncing ball bit and juggling thing. With Devin Bobeck, he gets into a conversation. He likes to sit down. He relaxes, gets there early. Sometimes I just want to get out and don't want to bother him, but sometimes he seems to like to be bothered.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like Bobeck's got like, he's got like a 10-minute period where like he doesn't want to talk to you. Like when he's doing his ball things too, I usually stay out of his way. But like I'm sure if I talk to him, like he'll be fine with it. But I mean, he's just so loose. Like I've honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a goalie like that either.
And the question that's been asked to me about you is, of course, with Bobeck being an 01, he is aging out, so this will be his last season. You are an 02, surprisingly, because you look kind of grizzled. You look like you've been in the league for like 25 years. But you do have another year. Is the plan to come back? How have those discussions been with the coaching staff? Is that the future, that we could have you back as a 2-year goalie?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like right now the focus is this year, you know what I mean? But like as far as I'm concerned, like I'm back here next year. Like I've had really good talks with the coaches recently, just regarding everything. But like really all our talks have been more focused about this year because it's more important, you know what I mean? Next year is it's like 5 months away. So
Sure.
I mean the focus is really to clinch this playoff and then make a push, so.
How much do you talk to Coach Rich? Because I know he's not here physically, but I mean, from what I've heard from Devin Bobeck, those Skype sessions are something he looks forward to probably more than you guys do.
I mean, he's got his backgrounds buzzing, like whenever he answers the phone, like he's got something else behind there. He's always excited to talk to us. I mean, like he loves hockey. Like you can see it. I mean, even though he's not here all the time, I think he's going to be here soon. Matter of fact. But even though he's not here all the time, like you can tell, like he just still loves the game and wants us to keep playing for as long as we can and doing well. So no, it's fun talking to him.
I wanted to ask you about this blue line, and actually specifically in Carter Green, because he's been one of the new guys. And I mean, I've had such a pleasure watching him. He doesn't say too much, doesn't talk too much on the bus or to me or in the locker room. He keeps quiet. But boy, he seems like he's been a big addition. What's been your impression of him?
I think defensively he's like been really good. Like when he's on the ice, like all the confidence in the world with him, and like even in practice he's a nice kid too. Like yeah. he took a minute to open up, I thought, but like he kind of hopped in with me and Bobeck. Like he's hanging out with us now, so I mean, yeah, he's been good. He's a really nice kid. It's nice having him around.
We're talking to Simo Bushler here in the Brookshire's Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. Lastly, before I let you go, your billet parents, I keep a good relationship with them just as much as you guys do. Miss Kristen Kennedy claimed that Burke Simpson eats more food than you do on a daily basis. I think that's false, or maybe she's misled. Can you confirm that?
That's a false statement. I talked to her about that. I remember you telling me. I don't know if she said that. I think she was kind of teasing you a little bit, to be honest with you. Like she did say it, but I think she was a little bit sarcastic.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I didn't get the right read there. How's that experience been? Because we all know Jeremy, he's a goofball, and then Miss Kristen's probably she has to make sure she feeds you, because not only do you eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, I think you eat a pre-breakfast, pre-lunch, pre-dinner, and the Logan First and Now amount of food that you eat. I don't know if you can out eat First and Now, but you're probably up there.
Morgie called me the fattest skinny kid he's ever seen, so I mean, I'll take it, I guess. I mean, they've been cooking some pretty good food. We hang out with them a lot. They're super light, they're awesome to live with. I mean, we play like 2 hours of board games every night. I don't know if you were aware of that, but
I heard about this because I know the Bechtels do that with Hayden Nickel, and he's not exactly getting in the win column anytime soon, and I'm really concerned about that. Are you starting to rack up the W's, at least in your board games with your billets?
I might be at a 70% win rate, to be honest with you.
Well, that's going to be better than Hato, but I don't know if that's saying a whole lot, right?
No, that's a lot. Like, if you, like Berkey will go after me every time. We play the same game every night, and he just goes after me, just trying to slow me down, but it's not possible.
Would it be shocking if I told you Hayden Nickel's probably 0 for the season against the Bechtels?
That's surprising. I think he'd probably start cheating a little bit, to be honest. Like, he's a competitive kid, that guy.
And I noticed you guys are pretty close too on the bus, so you guys kind of take verbal and little jabs at each other, don't you?
Yeah, we chirp each other. I mean, he's a great kid. I mean, he's always got a smile on his face. His brother's in town too this week. Pretty good D. It looked like, yeah, for sure.
That's Simo Bushler of the Shreveport Mudbugs. Thanks for the time and good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Brookshire Food and Pharmacy First Intermission Show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522.
Welcome back in to George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. 2-0 lead for Lone Star after one. Second period coming up, and it's brought to you by DeFata and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services. Personal matters, child custody cases, internal theft problems within your business. Just call our main man, Jerry DeFata, at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or log on to defatapi.com. The Mudbugs really kind of played a pretty smooth opening period. That is until Lone Star struck in a big way. Nicholas Nemo shorthanded from Tobias and Arthur Smith getting an assist there. Nemo's 30th at 14:04. And then at 15:21, Arthur Taransky kind of flipping one off Boback, and it tied him up, and it went through Smith. Dylan Smith, that is, got the assist. And that was Taransky's 21st. 2-0 lead, just like last night. Lone Star has a 2-0 lead. Of course, the most dangerous lead in hockey is 2 goals. Mudbugs will have to come from behind yet again. And they would prefer to do it earlier than they did last night, which they had to wait till the second half of the third period to get going. Lone Star wins the face-off, and they'll careen it in to the Mudbug zone. Mudbugs skate from right to left. Quick shot, glove save made there by Boback on a shot from the high slot there by McQuaid. Mudbugs will be back on the road next weekend. They'll be in Albuquerque, New Mexico, next Friday and Saturday night. It'll be an 8:30 Central Time start on Friday. Be sure to join us on the broadcast, 8:15 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. It'll be a lot of fun from Albuquerque. To the left point, thrown toward the net, tipped on its way through, it went wide. Into the near corner goes Taransky, gets tied up there by Gockler. Puck now kind of chopped away there by Green. And now puck slid around to the far corner. Gockler along the far side boards. Sedlicek kind of rubbed off on the back of Pruitt. Mudbugs trying to go back and get out of their own zone. Behind the pass, or behind the back of Sedlicek, now kicked into the Lone Star zone. Taken back off the stick now, played up ahead on transition, 2-on-2. Here comes Taransky, thrown through the slot. Tied up stick, Nemo. Far corner. Now he spins it around, and now he's just trying to kill some time. Lone Star trying to get a change on the fly. Tied up stick there by Gockler. Good job by him along the right side. Puck rattled in there by Onstad. Puck slung around the near side boards, held in there by Volkema. And it's an offside on Shreveport. Mudbugs trailing this contest 2-0. Mudbugs hockey tonight brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. Wings, beers, sports. What more do you want? Buffalo Wild Wings, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Now along to the far side. Up along now to the near side there to Onstad. As he'll just trickle it in, and he got hit hard on the play there by Naska. Into the far corner it goes. Now popped around to the near corner. Held in there by Volkema. Now to Onstad. Chopped around, taken away there by Naska. 3-on-2. Pass was errant there for Zimmerman. Now dropped back to Zimmerman in deep into the Mudbug zone. To my right. Almost a couple of minutes gone by here in the second. It is a 2-0 Brahmas lead. Into the near corner, spun around there was Heidi as he held Smith, and Dan Walfong screaming for a holding infraction. Mudbugs might have got away with one there as Onstad is able to shuffle it all the way down the length for icing on Shreveport. Dan Wildfong is beside himself, pleading for a call there into that far corner. 2:07 gone by here in the second. Right wing circle. Rosenquist to take the draw for Lone Star up against Volkema. Volkema wins the draw. Heidi around the near side boards, chopped at there by Onstadt. The puck deflects off the near side glass, taken away there by Mara, throws it in front, taken away there by Volkema. Now play to the near side. Oh, a hard check as Onstadt is able to scoot it into the Brahmas zone. Wholesale line change for the Bugs. Puck now just leveled back in to the Mudbug zone. Dropped off, Heidi near side. Puck now kissed off the stick of Mac Taylor. Taylor's stick tied up there with Swift along to the far corner now in deep. Mac Taylor, saw him earlier in the year, returning last night and now in the lineup in place of Garrett Steele, who got suspended 1 game. Now high slot dropped off near circle, thrown toward the net there by Moore. It deflects off the skate of Bauer Swift into the near corner. Played to the left point, held in there by Moore. Now knocked off the stick. Fury up ahead, missed the stick of McQuaid all the way down. Now tied up there was Moore into the far corner. Now to the right of Boback. Taken back out, far side. Now far corner. Bierman getting smothered up there by Moore. Along the far side. The puck wristed in to the Brahmas zone. Off the stick now of Brimmer. Along to the far side. Up ahead. Daniels all alone trying to split the D. It goes into the near corner. Now along to the left side. To the near corner. Bierman around the far side boards. Held in. Quick shot blocked off there by Green. Now puck deflected around. Puck now just skittered back into the Brahmas zone. Off the near side boards all the way down. Mudbugs trying to get some sustained pressure. Took them a while last night. They don't want to wait that long tonight as they're staring down the same deficit. Quick shot there, tied up stick as Nemo was looking for another one. Into the far corner. Good stick tie up there by Gotinski. Now a battle along to the near corner. Koklachev tied up. The Mudbugs just having trouble in their own zone. Kissed off the near side window as the puck pinballs all the way down. Should be icing on Shreveport, and it is. Mudbugs have some tired skaters. Stick around for the Nikki's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. Don't drink the water. Try our margaritas today. Nikki's Mexican Restaurant. Proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. Good friend of mine tuned in tonight. Miss Kylie Ann recommends the queso at Nikki's Mexican Restaurant. So some queso dip and chips. You can't go wrong, and they give you unlimited chips. It's pretty delicious. Try the queso, courtesy of Miss Kylie Ann, a good friend of mine, tuned in tonight. Nikki's Mexican Restaurant, a proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey, and you can never have enough queso. Not exactly on the Chet Yoder diet plan, but then again, you know, you're going to take a day off. Puck chopped all the way down. And it's going to go down the length for icing on Lone Star. Face-off will be deep in the Lone Star zone. Volkema will take the draw in the left wing circle. He'll lock it up with David Veeden. Face-off one there by Volkema. To the left point it goes. Thrown across now, far side. Puck goes wide. Now in along the near corner. Now thrown in front. Right pad save. There by Smith to the right point. Haru throws it. Far circle thrown around. Quick shot. Score! That's Jake Mack. He whacked it home. Mudbugs on the board. It was ricocheting around in front of Arthur Smith And Jake Mack, who's been fighting for ice time, able to swat that baby home. And the Mudbugs are on the board. And this crowd has some life in them for the first time this evening. Lone Star 2. Shreveport 1. Mudbugs associate head coach Gavin Morgan was waiting to get the Mac attack going. And it rears its fortunate head here at a most critical time. Time of the goal, 5:53 of the second. And for Jake Mack, goal number 8 on the season. Big time emotion from the New Hudson, Michigan native as the Mudbugs cut it in half. Jake Mack, the State Farm drive of the game. Give my main man Ben Tolis from State Farm a call at 318-688-1522. Ben Tolis from State Farm, your proud corporate partner of Mudbugs hockey. Thank you, Jake Mack. Now along to the near side, Simpson will swift it into the Lone Star zone. Mudbugs got some pep in their step. Now along to the far corner. Onstadt and Volkema get the helpers as that makeshift line capitalizes. Face-off will come far Mudbug blue line. Nickel will take the draw. 13:41 remaining here in the second. Lone Star 2, Shreveport 1. Little change of energy in this game. Pitchforked in there by Torres. Now along the near side boards. On over to Nickel. Nickel far side. Over to Haru. Haru's got it and he'll just guide it into the Lone Star zone. Taken there by Rosenquist. Raked up ahead there off the stick of Torres. Now taken away along the back check there by Moore. Slid across now near side Mac Taylor. Thrown across. On over. Moore rips one toward the net. It goes wide. Now behind Smith's cage. Lone Star will try to settle things down. Boy, Dan Wildfong is steaming behind that Brahmas bench. And he is letting Brad Sotak know about it right now. He is getting an earful from Dan Wildfong off the far side boards all the way down. Off the near side, kicked around there by Sedlacek. Uh-oh. Taransky thrown across, quick shot, right pad save. Made there by Bobek. He wrapped Tobias in front. Back the other way. Oh, and Heidi's stick missed the trailer. That was Sedlacek. Sedlacek, though, still has the puck in deep into the Lone Star zone. Now roulette wheeled, played back to the right point. Hallard dropped off Koklachev. Now down low it goes back to Koklachev. Now Hallard hammers one toward the net. It redirected just wide. In front, Sedlacek thrown in front. Mudbugs trying to jab away at it. And the puck flipped out of play, flipped out of the zone. Here comes Nemo back the other way along the right side. Good stick there along the back check there by Koklachev. Off the near side boards, held in there. Dylan Smith toward the net, blocked off there by Gotinsky and hit off the play there by Mack. Now kind of pinballing around through the neutral zone. Mack to the far side up ahead. Here's Volkema, right hand shot, and he shot it wide. He tried to go on the forehand, and he might have got his stick tied up a little bit along behind him. Batman trying to strike there. Now thrown in front, taken away there by Veden. Now Volkema grabs it far corner. Volkema thrown in front, intercepted there by Fury. 9 minutes gone by here in the second. Intercepted. Gockler throws one toward the net. It goes wide. Into the near corner it goes. Onstadt trying to hold the zone. Simpson is there. Now Onstadt down low. Thrown in front. Now the puck dangerously in front, and Simpson couldn't navigate it. Oh, hard check upstairs as Veden rubs off his man. Green toward the net. Pinballing around. Boy, Onstadt is taking a beating today. Left and right. He has been just thrown around like a rag doll. Intercepted now. Dylan Smith in deep, thrown in front, redirected on its way through. It was blocked. Back the other way. Here comes Brimmer. Gains the blue line, left side. He'll rim it in. Hard check there by Simpson. Brimmer to the near corner. Brimmer played back up top. It was deflected off the stick now of Bierman all the way down. Coming up on the midway point of this game. Lone Star 2, Shreveport 1. Far side, settled down. Lone Star trying to regroup. Stretch pass up ahead there to McQuaid. He gains his own right side, rattles one toward the net. Paddled away there by Boback. Now behind the Mudbug net. Fought off Moore. Has it. Moore jars it up ahead. There to Brimmer. Brimmer right side. He'll bank it in and come off for a line change. He had a long shift there. Along to the right side, McQuaid pops it through the neutral zone. Now just knocked to the far side. Taken there by Green up ahead there off the stick of Nickel, and he'll chisel it into the Brahmas zone. Good pace to this one here in the second. Along to the near side. Headman feed off the stick of Mara. He'll drop it off there to Torres. Torres kind of fights his way through behind the Mudbug net. Now along the far side, Heidi's going to pick up the loose change along his own end boards. To the far side, kicked around there by Nickel. Mudbugs trouble getting the puck out of their own zone. Now thrown up ahead to the near side there to Morris. Drake Morris will ding it up ahead. Too far there for Gotinsky, but he's going to flag it down along the near side. Now taken away there by Dylan Smith. Tied up there was Kleiser away from the play. He was screaming for a call. Now bumped off the play, taken there by Sedlacek, and the Mudbugs come in offsides. A break in the action. 8:34 to go here in the second. Lone Star 2, Shreveport 1. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back in to George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Mudbugs back at home. It'll be April 8th and 9th. The Mudbugs will host the Corpus Christi Ice Rays Made in America weekend. You don't want to miss it. Get your tickets now by giving us a call at 318-636-7094 or log on to tickets.georgespond34.com as we honor our hometown hero. It's the same man who sung the anthem, Richard Hudson, for all his great work. Sergeant Hudson getting a standing ovation from the Mudbug faithful. Scores elsewhere. This is scoreboard watching time. Wichita Falls on top of El Paso 3-0 midway through the second. And Amarillo with a 1-0 lead over Odessa. Amarillo sneaking up on the Bugs, chasing a playoff spot. Mudbugs still have 4 more head-on battles with the Wranglers. And look out, Carla Zernis behind that operation in Amarillo. Former Mudbugs bench boss. We missed that guy. Uh-oh, blown tire there by Hallard. Almost a disaster. He's able to bounce it off the walls. That should have been a delayed offsides, and it is. That puck's going to go all the way down. Nemo a little bit disgusted right now. He thought Lone Star held that in. It looked clearly evident that it was not held in. So that faceoff will go deep in the Lone Star zone. Mudbugs Hockey Night brought to you by Coors Light, the official beer of chillin' the claws up. Coors Light, refreshing beverage of Mudbugs Hockey. See plenty of Coors Lights getting consumed in front of a nice crowd here on a Louisiana Saturday night. Face-off won there by Bugs Hockey. Heidi throws one toward the net, tipped on its way through off the stick of Mack. He was looking for another. Save made there by Smith. Now goes toward the net. Smith lunges toward the hot potato and covers it up. 8:01 remains here in the second. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. We'll have plenty of fun stuff coming up. Sonic Drive-In now has the double stuffed Oreo blast and shake. And I might have to stop by and break the Chet Yoder diet for a minute and get that baby. I am a huge Oreo guy. Now up the middle now. Volkema resets, goes into the zone, and whirls one wide of Smith. Now down low. Onstadt tries to flag it down. He cannot. Oh, what a hard check there. Volkema rings the head of Bielke. Penalty coming up to Volkema. It is going to be a boarding infraction. Volkema's disgusted at it, and it feels like it's one of those calls that just because of the impact that Bielke had into the boards. Onstadt now disgusted at the officials. He's defending Volkema. Mudbugs got to cool it. Just the way Bielke's head bounced off the near corner boards, it was what probably sold the official. And it felt like maybe just a defenseless position. Maybe not as dirty as a hit as it might have looked. There was a lot of space in between the boards, so it wasn't much of a boarding infraction. Boy, a lot of impact. Volkema's going to go in the box for 2. Second power play of the night. Here's Sedlacek back the other way. And now he'll take a pivot back and just dump it in behind Smith's cage, boarding the call on Volkema. Luckily, Bielke's okay, because that one could have been a different set of circumstances for number 6 of Lone Star. We just don't want anyone getting hurt. Mudbugs unable to get the puck out. Taransky holds his own near circle. He'll drop it back up top to Pruitt. Now around to Fury. Fury at the point to the near half wall there to Taransky. Thrown across. Good stick there by Sedlacek, but the Mudbugs can't clear. Now down low to the far corner. It goes to Tobias. Nemo helps. He'll nail it back up top. They go around the clock. First to Fury. Now thrown across, near half wall there to Taransky. Back up top, Fury thrown toward the net. It was dribbling it on its way through. Kicked out of trouble there by Gockler. Along the end boards now to the near corner it goes. Thrown off the far side, played back out. And the Mudbugs able to clear it. It's the long change. The Mudbugs got to hurry if they're going to sneak some changes in. Taransky dropped off to Nemo, comes through, gets blocked off there by Green. Now to the far corner it goes. Simpson scaled back on over to Gockler. Now Green whirls it around the near side boards, but held in there by Fury. Held in now Now Taransky dips down low. He'll dish it back up top to Fury. Fury walks the line, thrown toward the net. Save made there by Bobak's left pad. It was redirected on its way through. 15 seconds remains on Volkema's boarding infraction. 2-1 contest in favor of the Brahmas. Up ahead, Daniels kind of tied up with that pass, and that'll do it. Out of the box comes Volkema. Now the Mudbugs back the other way. Quick wrister, glove save made there by Smith on a shot there by Onstadt from just outside the far circle. 5.5 remaining here in the second. Lone Star 2, Shreveport 1. If you want your next group at Mudbugs Hockey, get 10 people or more, $10 a ticket. Book your next group to a Mudbugs Hockey. Just give us a call at 318-636-7094. The very lovely Miss Kimberly Jacks will take care of you. You can also email her, Kimberly@mudbugshockey.com. She does an outstanding job. Drop back to Sedlacek behind the Mudbug net. Mudbugs trying to grind another one out as they are trailing for the second time in this series. Now along the left side, ladled in there by the Russian Bear. That's Koklachev. Out of his net there is Smith, taken away. Now up the middle of the ice there, and missed a stick there was Daniels. And they'll rail it back there to Moore. Up ahead there to Koklachev. Around now in deep. Simpson charges toward the puck. Now taken away on transition. Getting underneath there was Dylan Smith, and that pass was unable to be flagged down there by Smith. Far corner, now up ahead, Simpson played up ahead, kicked around there by Koklachev, drifted across there to Gunnar Moore, and he'll rifle it in, and Moore takes a hit hard there by Dylan Smith. That is a size mismatch. Off the far side boards, hard check there as Brimmer rings the bell of Swift. Along to the far corner. 4:10 remaining in the second. Along the left side, Moore up ahead, off the stick of Simpson. He blows a tire. And he just tries to nub it in to the Lone Star zone. He does. Simpson to the near circle there to Brimmer. Brimmer drives the net. He gets taken down. The net comes off its mooring. We got a whistle. It looked like Brimmer was hooked down, but no call there. Or at least no call from what Brimmer wanted. And the Mudbugs trying to lobby for that call. Gockler is on the case. Davis Gockler a bit peeved. Face off just outside the Lone Star zone near blue line. Face off one there by the Bugs, and it's checkered back in there by Green. Into the far corner, held in there by Gockler, thrown toward the net, tipped on its way through, and it goes to the far corner. Back to Gockler, Gockler to Green, Green. He'll just throw it off the end boards, thrown in front, looking for the centering feed. There was Sedlacek, now all the way down. Green's going to retrieve the biscuit behind the Mudbug net to my right. Along the right side, nudged back to Green. Green to far side, Gotinski. He'll drop it back to Gockler. Far side, up ahead. Here's Sedlacek. He's a little bit handcuffed, gets bumped off the puck there by Fury. Hard check there by Volkema as he cleans up Fury. 3 minutes remaining here in the second. Blown tire there by Sedlacek, so it goes all the way down for icing on Bugs Hockey. The Hallards in the house tonight. Saw Hallard's cousin and sister Haley, his girlfriend Miss Liz, mom and dad. Good to see the Hallards in the house tonight. And Jacob Onstadt's dad, Mr. Onstadt, and little brother Noah are in the building tonight. Good to see them as well. Oh, a hard check into the boards. Hallard shooken up. There's a penalty coming up on Lone Star. Allard slow to get up. He looks like just got his bell rung. Now Amy Baker was ready to get out on the ice. I don't think she's going to be needed. Well, she won't be needed yet. She will be needed in a second. Torres going in the box. Allard just looked like he got the bell rung. Looks like a checking from behind call. And that penalty comes at 17:03 of the second. Aiden Torres, the guilty party. Third power play of the night, and it's brought to you by Scott Powerline. Left wing draw. Volkema to take it. And uh-oh. Another man going in the box. It's Rosenquist. Trying to get the clarity on these calls. Mudbugs on the power play. Brimmer to the right point. A pass broken up. It's a good stick there by Bierman. They're redirected back out to center. Oh, a 2 and a 10 on Torres. That's huge. Down to the far corner. Now Volkema into the far corner. Mudbugs trying to set up shop, and Bielke is disrupting just that. And the puck now held in there. Mudbugs trying to get some space. Thrown toward in front. Tipped off the stick of Simpson. It might have been saved there by Smith. Now into the far corner. Play back up top to Heidi. Heidi's got it to the right point. Over to Brimmer. Brimmer across, and Volkema wasn't expecting it. Into the near corner it goes. Off the near side window all the way down. Heidi's going to go back, retrieve, and regroup as we are down to a minute left on this Scott Powerline power play. 2-1 game in favor of Lone Star. It's getting late here in the second. Morris whirled in deep into the near corner, and oh boy. Lone Star making quick work as Nemo nails it all the way down. Gets on net. Save made there by Boback. Now Gockler will race it back up the ice. 30 seconds left on this man advantage. Dropped off there to Koklachev. Drop back up top now. Morris across. Gockler, far circle, rips one toward the net. It went wide. Now Koklachev. Down low there to Morris. Morris, far corner, back up top. Koklachev cranks one right pad save made there by Smith. He had trouble seeing it, and he corrals the rebound in front. Koklachev got every bit of that one, and Smith denied him. With 1:05 to go in the second, 13 seconds left on the Torres penalty. Boy, this game comes down to big save and critical moments of the game. Wichita Falls extends their lead now to 4-0 late in the second over El Paso. El Paso's lost 16 straight, and they look like they're on their way to their 17th straight loss. Odessa ties it up in Ector County Coliseum with Amarillo 1-1 late in the second in that contest. Those two scores, of course, worth noting. Mudbugs chasing Wichita Falls for the third spot and looking behind them because Odessa and Amarillo are on their heels. Into the near half wall. On stop. Play back to Haru. Haru across. And mishandle a little bit. Quick shot. Tip. Score! It's Mack again! And we're tied! Jake Mack! Out of nowhere! Bang, bang! Ties the game! I believe Mitchell threw it in front from the far corner, and a big-time goal yet again from Jake Mack. As the shaggy-haired character from New Hudson, Michigan, just owning this second period. Mudbugs 2, the Brahmas 2. We're all even. Time of the goal, 19:04 of the second. Great tip in front. I believe Mitchell will get one of the assists. We'll see if there's a secondary helper. It's going to be Max from Mitchell and Volkema. Volkema now has 2 assists on the night. Power play goal. And the Mudbugs, for a second straight night, erase a 2-0 deficit with 2 goals here in the second. Mudbugs get their second power play goal of the weekend. Puck worked back into the Lone Star zone. Now played up ahead. Uh-oh, Nemo, one man to beat. Trying to toe drag the stick of Heidi. And Heidi, great job defensively. Boy, Nemo's going to get underneath the defense, and you know that. And he is so good around that area. And now tripped up there was Gotinski. Penalty coming up to Lone Star. They're not going to touch it. And now they do. 16 seconds remaining here in the second. Mudbugs back on the man advantage. It's a tripping infraction, and it's going against Kyle Feary. As the Mudbugs are putting a flurry on here in the second. Max 8th and 9th goals here in the second. Mudbugs back on the Scott Powerline power play. Left wing draw, Volkema to take it. 16 seconds left in the period. Play back up top. Heidi throws one toward the net. It goes wide. Taken there by Bielke. And Bielke has it, and he'll sling it. Oh, no. Blocked off. Brimmer a chance. Thrown in front. And it's taken away there by Smith, and he'll scale it all the way down. And that'll do it for the period. Mudbugs with a big response. Jake Mack scoring his 8th and 9th goals of the season in the second. And Bobak, a little bit of a hard look toward the Brahmas bench, including Dan Wildfong. Definitely personal for Devin Bobak. The Mudbugs and the Brahmas tied 2-2. We couldn't have it any other way. And we are through 2. Stick around for the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Hey, this is Chet Yoder, voice of the Mudbugs. DeFada and Associates Investigative and Risk Analysis Services has been conducting professional private investigations for over 20 years. They offer a full range of services to both individuals and businesses. Whether you need an investigator for a personal matter like a child custody case, or you suspect an internal theft problem with your business, DeFada and Associates has the experience, training, and knowledge to get you the information you need. Call Jerry today at 318-635-9944 to talk about your case, or visit them online at defadapi.com.
Welcome back into the Sonic Drive-In second intermission show here from Odessa, joined by one of my favorites, longtime roommate now, second year rooming with this guy, probably one of the most hardest working guys we have on this team, and maybe the most underappreciated, I would have to say, is Chris Perry, our Mudbugs equipment manager. First of all, Chris, we love having you on, and thanks for coming on.
Well, absolutely. I love being here, Chet. I can't think of a better place to be during this time.
Talk about a 6-week road trip. How strenuous is that for an equipment manager? What was it, something that that you looked forward to? Is it something that, oh boy, I got a lot of things I got to cross off on my list?
Yeah, a little bit of both. I mean, when we first got our schedule and noticed that we would have to take this 6-week long road trip, I mean, first off, you think, oh, we get to travel with the boys, get to be on the road for so long. Then I'm thinking, oh, I got to pack all this stuff, got to worry about sticks, make sure the boys have enough sticks, make sure we got the right jerseys, got enough tape, got enough different things. So it's a lot to take into consideration when packing and whatnot. But I mean, I think when it comes down to it, just having a lot of time for yourself, making sure that you get things done in a decent amount of time makes the trip a lot more worthwhile.
You learned a lot last year, and in your first full season as a Mudbug, that takes you into a championship, and you guys won a championship, and we won a championship together. You talked to me multiple times in the hotel room how you've never been a part of a championship. So how special was that for you? Was that something you were even thinking about during the season?
I mean, at the start of the season, I even told the coaches and everything, I was like, these guys are something else. Like, I really think we can make a push this year. I mean, the guys just came in, dialed in, and were ready to go and do whatever it took to make a push in the playoffs, and we just kept winning and kept going further and further, and then finally we get to the championship game, and it's like, oh my gosh, we're really here. And then still it was kind of hard to sink in, and then when Aiden Metcalf put in that empty netter to seal it, then it started to sink in even more. I was like, oh my gosh, we're doing this. And then the clock hit 0, and I mean, it was probably one of the biggest feelings. I felt like I was a player just for a split second. I mean, hopping onto the ice, coaches and the staff hugged, and then as quick as we could get onto the ice with the players, because those are the ones that deserved it. They did a lot of the work, and they deserved every bit of it. So it was just something awesome to share with them, something I'll remember for the rest of my life for sure.
It's funny you mentioned Metcalf's empty netter, because I actually rewatched the game not too long ago, and I looked at you trying to calm the guys down, going, hey guys, we still have 2.5 seconds. Look at the clock. We got 3 seconds left. Got to win this face-off. You got the coach coming right at you. You had to calm them down, because that celebration was ensuing before, the last buzzer sounded.
Right. I feel like, I mean, it's always something to, you get a little I guess happy, maybe a little too quick or whatever, and you realize it's here. I mean, we got 2 seconds left, but want to make sure we do it the right way, wait for the time to run out. And I mean, they could get a quick face-off and fire it, and it take a crazy bounce and slip right into the net. So, I mean, we got to stay focused until the clock hits 0, and I felt like our guys did great by doing that, and it paid off in the end.
How much has this year been different for you? Because the team has gotten off to a slow start. We're not going to make any ifs, ands, or buts about that. Obviously, your job stays the same, but you've seen maybe a different mood in the locker room. Have you seen maybe guys who are a little bit deflated at some junctures of the season so far with the slow start?
Yeah, I mean, you think coming off winning a national championship, the guys are like, oh yeah, we just won. I mean, we got some good players coming back. We're for sure gonna make a even bigger push this year. But if I was any other team, the reigning national champions would be the team that I want to beat the most. And teams have come out playing hard, and we've come up short more times than we've wished. But, I mean, this is still early on in the season, and why I think we may need to step it up. But I know for a fact that the coaching staff, I myself, Amy, you even, nobody's going to give up on this team, and I know for sure our fans aren't going to give up on the team. So I think once we get back to the Hirsch and get back under our fans and our atmosphere, then we're going to be just fine, and we're going to start winning some games for sure.
You talked about David Brazil and the job he did wearing the C the last couple of years. Garrett Steele was a guy that wanted to wear that C. We knew he wanted to be the captain last year. He expressed his deep interest in that role. He becomes the captain. How do you feel about him becoming that leader?
Yeah, first off, I mean, I can't say enough about Breezy. I mean, he I think left a mark on this entire organization, and something that all the fans and even the players are going to remember for a long time. I mean, it's hard to come by somebody with that much talent and just a love for the game and a love for his team. I mean, I think it was more of his brothers than his teammates. I mean, it was all one big family. He did a great job leading, and he's even got off to a great start with Maine. And I mean, I think I can speak for a lot of people. We don't expect anything. I mean, it's not unexpected to us. We knew he would go and show out, and we just wish him the best, and I hope he does great in the future, and I'm sure he'll do just fine. And as far as Steeler, I mean, he's was a younger one coming in a couple years ago, and I think that, some captains may feel like, oh yeah, it's going to be hard filling in his shoes or whatever, but I think for Steeler, I mean, he's a great guy, great player, great teammate, great leader, obviously great captain. I think he's going to do a great job on his own. I don't think he needs to worry at all about filling Breezy's shoes as being the last year's captain. I think if he sticks to his own stature and does what he knows is best, then he's going to be just fine, and I think we're going to have a pretty good season with him at the top.
With how much you learned at the equipment managing level last year, has the job become harder or easier this season?
I wouldn't say it comes harder. I would say, but for myself, I think I expect more out of myself just because I have a year under my belt. I know what needs to be done and how things how things need to be done the right way, and I still make mistakes, and there's endless number of things that I want to improve on and that I'm working to improve on. But I think with my job that no matter how hard I work, there's always going to be stuff that needs to be improved. And I use a lot of the tips from guys like around the league, like whether it be from teams in our division or even teams across the entire North American League. But I feel like if I stick to my own routine and do my own thing, then I'll be able to improve in any area as far as skate sharpening and all that. But I mean, I think it comes down to just maintaining how I do things and just making sure everything's done the right way.
Is equipment managing something you want to move up in the rankings, or try to go up to pro hockey or college, or try to maybe lift your game at a higher level?
Yeah, I know last year we talked about it, and I said that right now I was just focused on the Mudbugs, and that's what I was committed to, and that's all I wanted to do last year, and I think it worked out. And as of right now, I mean, moving up is something that I would definitely consider, but then again, I mean, in the time that I think we're in, I don't see myself looking at that right now. I'm more worried about getting this team, helping any way I can to get this team back on the right track and making sure that we can be as successful as we can, and whatever that takes for me to do, I'm willing to do it. So,
one thing I didn't know about you, and a lot of people didn't know about Coach Soupy, and your relationship with him is quite close, sometimes a little interesting at times, but a lot of people didn't know he was a coach at ETBU, and you played hockey at ETBU, so you guys knew each other for longer than I think a lot of people thought. So that relationship, that has to be something that's really special to you, because Coach Soupy is one of those guys who's so great in the community. He's a one-of-a-kind kind of character, but you know him on a deeper level than some others.
Right. I mean, playing for him was definitely something, just a fun experience. Just kind of, I knew him somewhat as just like being a hockey fan or whatever. So getting to see the coaching side of him and getting to experience that was definitely something different. And be like, I mean, I definitely realized like, oh, he's got a little fire in him. I mean, he can get agitated some stuff, and even seeing him now, I mean, he may get agitated on the bench or get frustrated with some players, but I mean, when it comes down to it, he's all about his team, all about his players. He does whatever it takes to help them improve, and he just wants to see his guys become better players and most of all become better people. And I think that's really what has helped him become as successful as a coach as he really has.
Your relationship with the guys is always fun. You know, I'm always there for the interactions as well. And some of the guys, you know, like to get ragged on, or you get ragged on, or we get ragged on by ourselves. But one thing you hold on to is a 23rd goal in a hockey game. I don't remember even being a part of a game or seeing a game that's gone over 10 goals. You scored the 23rd in a game. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so I mean, we were playing a team who hadn't won a lot of games, and I mean, we were kind of on a stretch. We were winning a few games, and I wasn't one of the players who got the most minutes, but when I did, I tried to make the most of it, and it was late in the game, and you know, I was still feeling like I had a little bit in me, and I mean, went down to the end of the ice, and we did a little breakout, and it's funny, our captain at that time actually gave me the pass, and I put it in, and I mean, I celebrated like it was probably the national championship goal, and so did all the other guys. And after the game, we were shaking hands, and I had to talk to the goalie. I was like, "Look, man, I'm sorry. There was no disrespect. It was my first goal," and he was all good spirits. He was like, "No, man, congrats. I totally understand. That's good for you." So it was all fun and games, but man, it was a cool experience.
So some guys actually firmly believe that 23rd goal is your only goal in your ETBU hockey career. That's not true, right? Clarify how many goals you've had in being one of the first ETBU hockey players.
Yeah, no, it wasn't my only one. I definitely wanted to get a little more. Didn't get as many that I would hope for, but I did add 2 more on there. So, I mean, finishing with 3 in a season with not as much hockey experience, I think that I kind of or finishing my hockey career with that, I think 3 goals was pretty good for me. Not growing up playing hockey like most hockey players, so I mean, it wasn't something that I could be disappointed with. It was a fun time while it lasted for sure.
You're certainly not one of the more quieter equipment managers. You can be quiet at times, but you definitely love to be outgoing, and you love to chirp the players just as much as they chirp you. So I have to ask you, which is your favorite player to chirp on this year's team?
I'd say it's got to be Johnny Hallard, man, because you know we're both kind of outgoing guys, and I mean we just give it back and forth to each other. He's always saying stuff, and you know he'll say something out of the ordinary or whatever, and I'm like, dude, just what are you talking about, man? Like, but I mean, and he when his concussion or whatever, you know, he was missing a couple games or whatever, and I'm like, yeah, this is what the scratches do, like during the games, and like showing him the ropes, and you know, we're all having fun with it. But I mean, he's a great leader. He's obviously one of the assistant captains this year, but we always have fun with him. I think he's going to do great this season as well.
See, I was surprised. I thought it was going to be Jake Mack. Was he maybe a close second?
Yeah, Jake Mack. You know, I think he's one. He's always fun to joke around with, but I mean, he can give it right back to you. I mean, he's always going to be one that has that great attitude and good locker room mentality. But I mean, and there's plenty of guys on the team that just will come and chirp at you, and it's fun to get back at them. But I think in the end, we all know we're here for one thing, and we're all going to work together to get there if we have to.
That's Mudbugs equipment manager Chris Perry. Thanks as always for the time, and good luck this season.
Absolutely. Thank you, Chet.
We'll have more after these messages here on the Sonic Drive-In Second Intermission Show. You listen to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
The Robertson Cup champion Shreveport Mudbugs know big goals lead to big wins. That's why State Farm agent Ben Tolis and his State Farm team are here to help you score a big goal with your home and auto insurance. It's a great call that saves you time and money. So go score the winning goal and score savings by combining your home and auto. It's just another way we're here to help your life go right. Call State Farm agent Ben Tolis today at 318-688-1522. That's 318-688-1522. As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFatta & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFatta & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defattapi.com for more information.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
Welcome back into George's Pond and Hirsch Coliseum. 2-2 game thanks to Jake Mack, the big man on campus. Scored his 8th at 5:53, and then he tipped home his second of the night on the power play at 19:04 of the second to tie the game. We are 2-2 going into the third period tonight, brought to you by Sterling Dental Center. My good friend Dr. Emil Janu and his awesome staff has your next dental checkup covered. Call 318-680-1040 or log on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com. And similar to last night, another tight one between these two bitter rivals. Wichita has increased their lead over El Paso to 5-0. That game now early in the third, and now El Paso has taken the lead on Amarillo, 2-1 after 2 periods of play from Ector County Coliseum. And those games are big, as every team fighting to get into the playoffs and jockey for position into the playoffs. Of course, Lone Star still in the race for the top seed in the South, which would ensure home ice advantage for the first 2 rounds. And Lone Star knows how to use that to their advantage. Mudbugs on the power play for 1:44 to open the third. Face-off won there by Lone Star. Not what they wanted there as Nazca will just drive it all the way down. Now Mudbugs skate from left to right. Up the middle now. Heidi to the right side there to Gato. He fumbled it around there to Brimmer. Brimmer now will just bang it in. Now along to the far corner. Now rattled back up top, left point. Heidi dropped off now, back to Heidi. Heidi now to the near circle there to Volkma across. Brimmer rips one toward the net. Glove save made there by Smith, and he'll hold on to it. 36 seconds gone by here in the third. Two game. Every shift so important in these types of games. Not much room for error. Now play to the left point. Mudbugs hold the zone. Heidi across, back up top. Oh, fanned on it there was Gato. He's got to get back. Uh-oh, a break back the other way. Bierman, quick wrist there, save made. Oh, no, I thought it was going in. No goal. Boback was drifting in his own cage. And remember, if the goalie is in the cage, that would have counted. Brad Sotak was there, along with Alex Berard, and they were waving it off. Boy, Boback with a sense of panic there, made the big save, but he almost drifted into his own cage, and now Dan Walfong is arguing that, and I don't blame him. The shoe is on the other foot. Coach Soupy would have done the same. Face off to the right of Boback. Down to 50 seconds left on the Scott Powerline power play. Quick shot there by Nemo through traffic. Gets blocked in front there by Sedlacek. 4th power play of the night for the Bugs. They have 1 power play goal tonight. Off the far side boards, Sedlacek just slides it into the Brahmas zone. Ripped off the near side boards. Mudbugs trying to hold the zone. They do. Sedlacek steals. Thrown toward the net. And it deflected into the near corner. Now to the far corner it goes. That's Morse. He'll whip it in behind Smith's net. Now up ahead. And Tobias is going to pitchfork it on net. Oh, it's going to have to be covered up there by Boback. Oh, that's not good, because the faceoff is going to be in deep into the Bug zone. But the smart play from Boback. Right wing circle draw. Volkema will take it. 14 seconds left on this power play. Face off won there by Volkema. To the near side. Now off the near side boards, off the stick of Mack. All the way down. Smith has it to the near side and drilled back out to center. That's going to do it. Mudbugs 1 for 4 now on the man advantage. Now to the far corner, played back up top. Mitchell throws one toward the net, blocked. Now played back out to center. Moore banks it off the far side boards all the way down. Mudbugs needed a wholesale line change, and they get one as Lone Star has the puck off the stick now of Daniels, and directed into the Mudbug zone. Daniels, good forecheck into the near corner. Koklachev drop back to his roommate Heidi. Off the far side boards, back out to center. Boy, it just feels like a playoff game. Very tense moments in this game. Worked back in to the Mudbug zone off the high near glass. Played back out to center. Sedlacek slides it across off the stick of Koklachev and in deep into the Brahmas zone. Almost 3 minutes gone by in the third. Intercepted. Gadel. Oh, and he couldn't drive it toward the net. Now played back out to center, left side. Just skewed in there by Zimmerman. Into the near corner it goes. Now near corner. Zimmerman holds the zone. Pirouettes. Quick shot there. Knocked down there by Veeden. Veeden now just drifts it down low there for Smith. He'll whirl it around down near half wall there for Pruitt. Brahmas trying to work a little bit of a cycle down low. Hard check there as Green rubs off Zimmerman down to the ice. Back the other way, 2-on-2. Here comes Gator with his buddy Simpson. Into the near corner it goes. Simpson down low, getting help there by Brimmer. Mudbugs battling for it. Brimmer loses his footing. Now, Nickel nicks one toward the net. Blocker save made there by Smith. Into the along the end boards. Nickel down low. Into the far corner. Brimmer's got it. Brimmer relayed back up top and unable to hold the zone there was Haru, and he'll glide all the way back. Played up ahead, up the middle of the ice. Simpson forks it in. He'll grab his loose change into the near corner. Mudbugs trying to change quickly on the fly. Into the near corner. Onstadt there along the near half wall. Battling for it, getting help there by Volkema. Mudbugs work it out free, but the puck now sparred back out to center there by Bierman. Far side there to Daniels. And Daniels will just ring it back in to the Mudbug zone. Far side, that's Volkema led up ahead there to Onstadt, and he'll just knock it into the Brahmas zone. 15:20 remaining in the third. 2-2 game. Here come the Brahmas along the left side there to Daniels. Coming around. Good stick there by Gockler as he's able to weed it back out to center. Far side. Puck just spilled back in to the Mudbug zone. Intercepted. Uh-oh. Here comes Nemo. Into the near corner now. Down low. Nemo dropped off there to Taransky. Intercepted there by Gockler. Off the near side boards. Puck chopped at there by Mack. Up ahead there to Gotinski. Goes through the neutral zone, but it's taken away there by Taransky. Up ahead off the stick of Nemo. He'll just kick it into the near corner. Puck now banked, intercepted, taken there by Taransky. Now taken away there by Green. Green playing in front of his grandma and grandpa along with Daddy-O are in the house. Along to the near corner. Spun around there is Nemo. Back to Kleiser. His drive gets blocked. Good body there by Sedlacek to cut off Taransky's angle. And the puck now just whirled back into the Brahmas zone. Now Morris in front. Quick shot there by Sedlacek. Rebound chance. Oh boy, far circle blast there by Morris. That was stopped there by Arthur Smith. Mitchell near side. Drop back to Haru. Here comes Haru along the far side. On over to Nickel, and Nickel will just slide it back into the Brahmas zone. Up the middle. Off the stick. Dropped off Veeden. Near corner. Drives the net. Save made there by Bobek. Oh, dangerously in front. It bounced over the stick of Zimmerman. Into the near corner it goes. 13:30 remaining in the third. Along the near side. Far side. Mitchell. Along the far side, off the stick of Brimmer. Brimmer now pirouettes around, up ahead there to Taylor. Mac Taylor into the far corner. Far half wall. Pruitt pelts it back out to center, taken away. Now back out to center. Puck now slid back into the Brahmas zone. Far side. Right side, Daniels, hard checking going on. Simpson Played back to the blue line. That's Hallard. Far side up ahead. Here's Gotinski. Dance move. Quick shot save made there by Smith. Simpson was in on pursuit. Left point. Heidi toward the net. And it redirects into the near corner. Koklachev has it. Near corner. Koklachev stays with it. Fresh skaters back up top. Green a ripper. Blocked in front. And Smith dives on the loose biscuit. Green put everything in it at the left point. Gonna try to smack one home with 12:22 to go in the third. Mudbugs 2, the Brahmas 2. You can schedule your next birthday party at George's Pond. Great birthday party packages. Private ice time, private party rooms is available. Give us a call at 318-636-7094 and ask for the very lovely Miss Lauren. She'll schedule your next birthday party at George's Pond. Off the far side now, Tobias able to tap it back out to center. Now swept in there by Nemo. Nemo into the far corner. Hard check there by Heidi. Far side, quick shot there by McQuaid, and it whistled wide above Boback. Bielke will steer it into the near corner. Now spun around, left point. Bielke toward the net, tipped on its way through. It went to the far side. Nemo blows a tire. Puck brushed back out to center there by Green. And Taransky comes in offsides. And we get a break in the action. 11:42 remaining here in the third. We're deadlocked at 2. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Sterling Dental Center is a proud partner of the Shreveport Mudbugs. I'm Dr. Emil Janu, and my experienced staff and I will handle all your dental needs, from routine cleanings, x-rays, cavities, toothaches, and more, with the best and safest treatment out there. We are a family here at Sterling Dental Center, and we treat our patients like family. We welcome many forms of insurance. Come get your next dental appointment at Sterling Dental Center in Shreveport by calling 318-688-1040 or logging on to sterlingdentalshreveport.com.
As a business owner, you know it's important to stay ahead of your competition to succeed. One dishonest employee providing poor customer service can send your business to the penalty box. DeFata & Associates has over 20 years of investigative experience that can help you monitor your employees and investigate losses that may be keeping you from reaching your goals. Whether you need GPS tracking, investigative shopping, integrity testing, or you're experiencing losses caused by theft, DeFata & Associates can help. Give them a call at 318-635-9944 or check out their website at defatapi.com for more information.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hirsch Coliseum. It is a 2-2 contest with 11:42 remaining here in the third period. Mudbugs will be back in action next Friday night on the road in Albuquerque, New Mexico. You don't want to miss it. 8:30 Central Time puck drop, 8:15 with the Landers, Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. The Mudbugs in the South Division leading New Mexico Ice Wolves. First of 2, and of course the Mudbugs will be on the road playing a 5-game in 8-day stretch, about 8 or 9-day stretch. However you look at it, the Mudbugs have a makeup game the week on Wednesday in Wichita Falls, and then they'll have 2 more in Amarillo. Along the left side, Lone Star skates in. Here's Zimmerman along the right side. Fans on the shot toward the net. Along to the near corner. Far corner now. Volkema was able to brush it in. Puck shot toward the net from just ahead of the near blue line there by Veeden. Is sticked away there by Boback. Far side. Too far there for Onstadt. Puck chopped at, taken there by Hallard. And now Lone Star comes in offsides. Torres finally out of the box after his 10-minute misconduct. Face-off near Brahma's blue line. Face-off battle at one there by Lone Star. Intercepted. Here comes Sedlacek driving the net. Quick wrister. And he shot it wide. It may have been poke checked away there by Smith. Played back out to center. Off the near side boards. Off the stick of Sedlacek. And he's able to hacky sack that baby out of play. Mudbugs Hockey Tonight brought to you by Raising Cane's. Flavor it, savor it. You know how I like it. Caniac combo, 10 packs of Louisiana hot sauce. Divide those hot sauces into the cane sauce. You mix it up, and you know what it's called. Chet's Clawsome Sauce. Raising Cane's, proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. One love, baby. Near Brahmas blue line. Battle at one there by Lone Star. Pruitt to the far side there to Tobias. As he throws a puck off the stick of Daniels, and it redirects out of play. $10:19 remaining here in the third. Johnny's Pizza House, proud corporate partner of Mudbugs Hockey. I like their barbecue pizza. It's a little underrated, but I like it. Big barbecue pizza kind of guy. Off the near side boards all the way down. Former roommate Mark Mitchell is the same way. He likes the barbecue pizza. I miss that guy. He's actually here tonight, sitting behind the Brahmas net. I mean, I miss living with him, but it was a great experience. Unbelievable dude. Into the far side now. Now, make it sound like we never talk. We do. Hallard off the stick of Nickel, redirected into the Brahmas zone. Along to the far side. Taken there by Tobias. Up ahead, too far there for Taransky. And the Mudbugs have it. That's Gockler on over to the far side there to Green. Green, far side, coming in now, skating in. Far side. Mudbugs get the puck in and now taken back out. One man to beat. Here's Nemo. Nemo skates in, fans on the shot and gets pushed off the puck. Now down low, Taransky. Down low, back to Nemo. And it's taken away there by Koklachev. Far side, Koklachev. Able to rim it in to the Brahmas zone. We're down to 9 minutes remaining in regulation. Kleiser coming around the corner. Kleiser a shot. And a save made there by Bobak. He'll cover it up. Odessa still leading Amarillo 2-1. That game now midway through the third. Wichita Falls on top of El Paso 5-1 late in the third from Wichita Falls, K. Yeager's Coliseum. Mudbugs will see K. Yeager on the following Wednesday, not this Wednesday, but the following Wednesday for the makeup game due to the ice issues back in October. Puck now to the far corner. Into the near corner it goes. That's Zimmerman. Taken away there by Volkema. Volkema, good move, right back out to center. Now to the near side there to Mack, and he'll spike it in to the Brahmas zone. Oh, Moore trying to hold the zone. He does. And it comes out of the zone. Delayed offsides. Mudbugs will touch up. Now far side. Puck raked off the stick of Dylan Smith. In deep now it goes into the Mudbug zone. Moore up ahead to the right side there to Brimmer. Now Brimmer. Uh-oh, he gave it away. Bierman's got it. Bierman now pivots back. Drop back there to McQuaid. And taken away there by Haru. Haru to the far side there to his roommate Moore. To the far side it goes over to Simpson. Simpson now will just advance it into the Brahmas zone. We are down to 7:50 left in the third. Simpson tried to throw a shot up toward the net. It fanned, and now Simpson gets hooked down. Now a battle along the end boards. Gato is there, and it's taken away. And possessed there by Bilke. He'll carry it back out to center, get hit hard there by Brimmer. Puck now banged in there by McQuaid. Into the far corner it goes. Heidi up ahead off the stick of Brimmer. To the far side there to Simpson. And Simpson will just fire it into the Brahmas zone. Lone Star is going to take their time, get reset along the near side. The always speedy Nicholas Nemo comes around the near side. Boy, he's like a horse race. He's so fast. Coming around the far side now. Taken away there by Koklachev. Koklachev fanned on the dump out attempt. Far half wall battling for it. Koklachev taken away now. Hooked up a little bit there was Tobias. Lone Star wanting a call. They're going to get one. And this is a big one. Koklachev, not a fan of the call. It's going to be the third power play of the night for Lone Star, and it comes with 6:47 remaining in the third. Brimmer is steaming. Brimmer thought that was a bit of an embellishment, and he is letting Alex Berard have it. First choice personnel penalty kill. Gonna have to get their money's worth right now because it is late in the game and the Brahmas have a man advantage here. Face-off battle at one there by Lone Star. Back top of the point, Nasca to the left point there to Bielke. Near half wall to McQuaid, back to Bielke. Now to the right point it goes to Nasca. Top of the point, Bielke. To the right point, now Nasca. He'll drop it off there to Bielke. He'll sling it on over to Nasca. Nasca now to the right point. Nasca. This slides it across to Bielke. Bielke back to Nasca. Nasca now to the top of the right wing. McQuaid a drive, and it gets blocked in front there by Gockler, and it goes into the protective netting behind Boback. Big hello to the Bobacks, tuned in tonight from Northwood, Ohio. Fine, pleasant folks, and Miss Tony and Mr. Jeff, both tuned in tonight, and I'm sure they're at the edge of their seats. I would not think any different, as most of the fans here are too. 1:33 remaining on Koklachev's hooking infraction. Face-off battle at one there by Shreveport. Slapped off the far side boards. I thought it came out. It did. As Nemo touches up for an offside. I think the Mudbugs were trying to get that face-off deep in the Lone Star zone. They're going to get it far Mudbug blue line. Onstadt to take the draw. Onstadt wins the draw. That's a big face-off win there. As Hallard able to float it back out to center. Mudbugs trying to get some pucks in deep. They cannot. Taken there now by Fury. Fury will finesse it on over. Now played back to the near side there to Pruitt. Pruitt will just love tap it in to the Mudbug zone. Slung around the far side boards all the way down. Goes right under the skate of Taransky. Taransky had a stick tied up there with Sedlacek. And Sedlacek was, hey, what the heck was that about? To Pruitt. No, drifting on back. 45 seconds remaining on this power play. Oh, hard check there by Gockler as he fights toward the loose puck. Now waiting, and Gockler able to flip it all the way down. 5:20 left in regulation. 30 seconds remaining on this man advantage. Lone Star taking their time. One last rush here. Where the Prom was a bit scattered right now. And Dan Wildfong getting a bit impatient with his power play unit. To the left side now. Taransky will rip it in. Slowed down there by Boback. Around the far side boards, but not out. Held in there by Nasca. Kicked around a little bit. Tied up stick. Good steal there by Volkema. And he'll zip it all the way down, and that'll do it for the man advantage. Big clear as Koklachev's out of the box. 4:40 left in regulation. Buckle up, folks. 2-2 game. In one of the best rivalries in all the North American Hockey League. Taransky fires one toward the net. Glove save made there by Boback. And he'll hold on to it. It's kind of odd for Bobek. He hasn't faced very many shots, but been making the routine stops to stay fresh. Face-off one there by Lone Star toward the net. Just behind the stick of McQuaid. Now dished in down low. There was McQuaid behind Bobek's net. Moore trying to grab it. It's rolling around now off the walls. Mudbugs trying to jar it off. Off the stick of Bremer. It ricochets back out to center. Carried back in there by McQuaid. And he'll slap it back into the Mudbug zone. Down low it goes. Far corner. Now Gato up ahead there to Bremer, and Bremer will just nub it all the way down. Far corner, Simpson there for Bremer. Oh, hard check there by Bremer. Now gets tripped up. Mudbugs looking for a call. Played back out to center. Bremer's barking toward the official. Held back in now. Dylan Smith toward the net. Stick save made there by Bobek along the right side. Puck now just kissed off the near side window, and it goes out of play. This face-off, I thought it was going to come toward the center ice area. It's going to go back in to the Mudbug zone. 3:22 remaining in regulation. Both teams know how important 1 point is. I don't think one really cares if the other gets 1 point, but both teams in desperate need of 2 points. Lone Star knows that they will most likely be the 1 or 2 seed. The Mudbugs will most likely be the 3 or 4 seed, barring any kind of catastrophic collapse. Face-off one there by the Bugs off the near side. Puck now slung back out to center there by Mack. Pruitt around now, battling for it. Taransky wins the loose puck. Far side now. Fury banked off the far side, taken away there by Onstadt, but they got to get onside. Onstadt now will just careen it into the Lone Star zone. We're under 3 remaining in the third. The Mudbugs 2, the Brahmas 2. Pruitt to the right side. Pass broken up there by Volkema. But the puck just spilled back in there by Taransky. Around the far side, battling for it there is Onstadt. Now to the far corner, dangerously in front. Taken away there by Green. To the right side there to Morris. Morris now trying to scoot up the ice. Good stick there by Nemo. Loose puck taken away there by Pruitt. Pruitt gets bumped off the puck there by Morris. Now back out to center, and Volkema will zip it back in to the far corner. 2:15 now remaining in the third. Lone Star taking their time, trying to get reset. Mudbugs trying to get some changes on the fly as well. So fresh set of skaters on both sides. Puck now off the far side board. Should be icing on Lone Star, and it is. That is not what Pruitt wanted to do, and Dan Wildfong disgusted at Pruitt as well. 2:01 remaining in regulation. Both teams have their timeouts. So we'll see how that gets used if they are used. Gato to take the draw from the right wing circle. Last night's contest went to a shootout. Will we need an extra session tonight? Face-off battle app. Spun around. Uh-oh. Boy, Simpson got his stick tied up on Pruitt, and that one could have been called. Off the far side board, should be icing on Lone Star, and it will be. Boy, Dan Wildfong is steaming behind that Brahmas bench right now. He's icing, starting to wear down on the Brahmas. Mudbugs trying to take advantage with 1:49 remaining in regulation. Face-off one there by the Champs. To the left point. Shot toward the net there by Heidi. Block now in front. Tied up. So Smith's got it. It went behind him. Or at least he looked behind him ever so slightly, but he had it between the pads. With 1:42 now remaining in regulation. Face off to the right of Smith. Koklachev to take the draw. So the Mudbugs have another late game heroic goal in them. Face off one there by Shreveport. Slung toward the net. That was Smith who kind of kept it out and then got the whistle. Face-off will stay deep in the Lone Star zone. Volkema to take the draw. 97 seconds remaining in regulation. Face-off, battle at, tied up. Volkema won it, but it's taken away. Here comes Lone Star, 2-on-2. McQuaid will just spank it in behind Bobak's net. Along the end boards, thrown in front. Taken away there by Volkema. Volkema now able to lift it back out to center, and he'll fire it down into the near corner. Mack down low. Mack trying to seal it up along the walls. Works it out free. Mack in front, and it is sticked away there by Smith, and he'll hold on to it. With 1:05 now left in regulation. This becomes a chess match between a couple of great friends, former teammates, Dan Wildfong and Jason Soupy Campbell, on how they want to manage the last 1:05 in regulation. Right wing circle, face off. Kicked around, one there by Volkema. Rather by Koklachev. Puck got blocked off the near side boards. Less than a minute to go in regulation. Both teams know how important 1 point is. Green behind. Volkema, Koklachev, Nemo toward the net. Blocked. And the puck rimmed back out to center. Mudbugs avert a disaster there. Now someone's getting stretched out behind the Mudbug bench. Oh, no, just getting his stick fixed. Now up ahead, here's Gotinski. He'll rattle it in. 30 seconds remain in regulation. Off the far side boards, puck now just fired back out to center. Hallard carefully, far side. He'll hammer it back in, slowed down there by Smith. And it looks like Lone Star is going to get the last shot if they want it with 10 seconds remaining. I don't know if they're going to take it. Well, they're going to go up the ice now along the near side. Smith will scrape it in. 2-1, and that'll do it. OT coming up for a second straight night. 2-2 game. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Welcome back into George's Pond at Hearst Coliseum. Another overtime to decide this one. 2-2 game. Mudbugs get their 56th point, and one thing they do know is they will at least be up by 1 point for the fourth and final playoff spot at the end of this weekend. But they would like to make it a 2-point lead with a game in hand on Odessa. Speaking of Odessa on top of Amarillo now 3-1 late in the third. Wichita Falls takes care of El Paso, a final from K. Yeager Coliseum 5-1 in favor of the Warriors. So the Warriors go to 60 points. They now have a 4-point lead over the Bugs. Mudbugs will trot out Connor Gato, Trenton Heide, and Logan Volkema. For Lone Star, it'll be Luke Bierman, Kyle Fury, and let's see who that third, Brian. It's going to be Dylan Smith. 3-on-3 overtime. Plenty of ice to work with. Backyard hockey for 5 minutes. Next goal wins. Boy, what would you expect out of these two? Face-off won there by Lone Star. Chopped at there by Gato. And Lone Star will take possession. And now racing up the ice. Here's Dylan Smith. Played back to the right side. Into the near corner. Played back. Dylan Smith behind the Lone Star net. 30 seconds gone by in the extra session. Taking around the right side. Here's Nemo racing up the ice. Nemo with some space, 2-on-1. And Lone Star comes in offsides. Boy, they had all types of space, and that was pure speed from Lone Star. Face off near Mudbug blue line. Face off won there by Lone Star, and they're going to take it all the way back. Naska's got it. We're a minute into the overtime session. 2-2 game. Left side now. Drops it back to Taransky. Taransky coming in. He's got Nemo behind him. Taransky skates in. Quick wrister. Left pad save made there by Boback, and the puck is cleared down. Nass going to take it all the way back, and it looks like Lone Star can get a personnel change if they want it. Nemo says, I'm good. Taransky says, I'm good. Taransky will take the biscuit along the right side. He'll skate up the ice now, and he splits the zone. Coming through. Quick shot. Save made there by Boback. Wow. And now pushing and shoving. Gockler and Taransky get tied up. The first blow was delivered from Taransky, and that's what Brimmer's lobbying for right now. I don't think the officials are going to call that one in overtime. I think they're going to let both. Well, wait a minute. Gockler lost his stick. I think that's what he's waiting for. Gockler's stick somewhere is in that Brahmas bench. They got to navigate which one is his. It's labeled. Oh, well, it's broken. And now Chris Perry hot. The Mudbugs equipment manager yelling at the Lone Star side. Brimmer's now steaming at the official. I think he's saying the Brahmas broke that stick on purpose. And saying that should be unsportsmanlike conduct. Chris Perry barking away at that Lone Star bench. It's getting fiery between the benches now. Boy, tensions flaring here in this rivalry series. That stick did not have a mark on it when it went into the Lone Star bench. It came out with two pieces, or in two pieces. Face-off battle that by both teams and won there by Lone Star. Boy, Chris Perry, the Mudbugs equipment manager, showing some fire behind that Mudbugs bench. That's his sticks. He's the one who takes inventory of those bad boys. Now stretch, feed, miss Bierman's stick, and Boback bangs it off the near side boards all the way down. 2 minutes gone by in the extra session. Pruitt behind the Brahmas net. Just an unorthodox sequence there. Or unordinary sequence. Pruitt now skates in, high slot. He'll just dish it down low into the near corner there for Daniels. Played back to the left point. Pruitt to the far corner there for McQuaid. McQuaid had trouble handling it. Now tied up stick. And they're both tied up. Penalty coming up to Shreveport. This one's going against Koklachev. It's going to be a hooking infraction. And the Mudbugs are going to be a man down. And now Coach Soupy is in front of that Mudbugs bench, and he is fired up. And now a skate on over to Coach Soupy. And he's saying they both were tied up. This is a free timeout for Dan Wildfong. He's got the board out. He's drawing something up. 4-on-3 power play for Lone Star, and Coach Soupy disgusted at the official. Boy, a topsy-turvy game, taking one turn after another. Lone Star is going to have the man advantage for most of this extra session. Face to the right of Boback, face off. This is big. Face off, battle that, chop that, one there by Lone Star. Now to the right point, it's Fury. To the left point there to Nemo. Nemo, drop back to Fury. It's a hooking infraction on Koklachev. Now Nemo, to the far corner it goes. Thrown back up top to Fury. Fury waits, fires it toward the net, blocked. Mudbugs trying to clear it, they cannot. Hard check there by Hallard, played back up top, held in there by Fury. Into the near circle there to Nemo, played back to Fury, across. Taransky drills one. It deflected into the near corner. Held in there by Nemo. Thrown across there to Taransky. 1:20 left in the power play for Lone Star. First choice personnel penalty kill on the ice. Far circle, Fury. Flipped it back on up top to Taransky. Right wing circle, down low. Nemo a shot. Right pad save made there by Boback. He read the play perfectly. Into the near corner. We are down to a minute left on the man advantage. One out free there by Fury across. There to Taransky. They wait. 1:15 left in the extra session. Now to the far circle. Wait. Flip back up top to Taransky. Waits. Fires it. Blocked in front there by Hallard. The puck fired down the length of the ice. Big time block in front there by Hallard. 1 minute to go in the extra session. 35 seconds left on the first choice personnel penalty kill. In deep now to the far corner. Spun around. Battling for it. More. 40 seconds left in extra session time. 15 seconds left on the power play. Played back to Fury. Fury waits. Now to Nemo. Nemo. He'll camp back up top to the point. Taransky across. He fanned on it on the pass. And oh no, Mudbugs can't clear. Nemo down low. He misfired on the stick to Fury. Now out of the box comes Koklachev. In a race. Now to Fury. Fired across. Looking for the tip. It went just wide. 10 seconds to go in the extra session. One last chance for Lone Star. They say no. They're going to take it all the way back. Now to the far side, and that'll do it. As the puck is just dumped all the way down. We stayed tied at 2, and for the second straight night, we'll go to another shootout. The Brahmas will go first. Last night, it took 9 rounds. We'll see how far we go tonight. 3 rounds. If we're tied after 3, we'll keep going. Odessa about to beat Amarillo. They'll be within at least 1 point of Shreveport Mudbugs hockey for the final spot. The Brahmas will go first. They are the visiting team. It's going to be Johan Rosenquist for Lone Star in their first attempt. They skate in, near circle. Rosenquist waits, forehand. He beats Boback. 5-hole. So the Brahmas up 1-0. Connor Gato will go for the Bugs on their first attempt. Gato skates in now along the far side, far circle. Gato waits, quick forehand, and a left pad save made there by Smith. And the Brahmas lead 1-0 after the first round in the shootout. Logan Tobias for the Brahmas, top line forward, skates in, far circle, now comes through the slot, backhand, hit the post. He had Boback down and out, and he couldn't tuck it in. And now the Bugs. Logan Volkema, they call him Batman. Trying to score in the Mudbugs' second attempt. Volkema, near circle, waits, dips, and he pokes it in. He tucked it in around the left pad of Smith, and we are tied at 1. Third attempt, 1-1 now. It's Matthew McQuaid for Lone Star. McQuaid skates in, near circle, waits, backhand shot, save made there by Boback. Who will go for the Mudbugs? It'll be Austin Brimmer. Number 21 for Shreveport can win it here. Brimmer skates in, far side, far circle. Brimmer waits, quick wrister, he scores! Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Mudbugs win! Claws up! Final score! Mudbugs 3, Brahmas 2. Brimmer pokes it home, 5-hole on Arthur Smith, and the Mudbugs for a second straight night one up the Brahmas in the shootout. The Mudbugs sweep the Brahmas. Stick around for the Nicky's Mexican Restaurant postgame show. This is Shreveport Mudbugs hockey.
Planning for life and its unexpected events are more important now than ever. Generational Financial Advisors provides accounting, tax services, and financial advice for every stage in life. Janice Watt wants to connect with you to build a relationship and earn your trust. GFA will listen to your goals and objectives and develop a plan to achieve them. Call them at 318-219-4188 or log on to gfapartners.com and set up a free consultation. The GFA offices are located at 8518 Line Avenue, Suite 103. GFA welcomes the opportunity to assist you, either as a small business owner or individual, with all services from accounting to investment planning. Securities and investment advisor services offered through Royal Alliance Associates Incorporated. Member FINRA SIPC. Generational Financial Advisors is not affiliated with Royal Alliance Associates, Inc. or registered as a broker-dealer or investment advisor.
Well, for a second straight night, the Mudbugs fall behind 2-0, and they're able to come back and win in the shootout, and they're going to take the lap around George's Pond, and why not? And they're going to enjoy this one for a little while. Final score, the Mudbugs 3, the Brahmas 2 in front of a packed house here at George's Pond. These fans are fired up. The Mudbugs battle hard after a tough first period that went against them. They battled back, and they were able to come away with another sweep over their arch rival. And down 2-0, Jake Mack, the story of the game at 5:53 of the second. He whacked in his 8th from Onstad and Volkema, and then at 19:04 the second, Mack did it again. He redirected home his 9th from Mitchell and Volkema, and we were 2-2 after 2. The game stayed tied until the shootout, when after Volkema scored, it was Bremer who just poked it home 5-hole on Smith. And the Mudbugs come away with yet another resilient win. They are now at 57 points. They have a 2-point lead over Odessa with a game in hand for that final playoff spot in the South Division. And they keep pace with Wichita Falls. They're only 3 points behind Wichita Falls for the race for the 3rd spot. With the loss, Lone Star gets a point, so they'll go to 68 points, 3 points behind the Brahmas. The Mudbugs get 4 points. The Brahmas get 2. So they don't come up empty, but another battle as the Mudbugs win the season series 5-3. And this for the 2nd straight season, the Mudbugs win the season series. So that's got to feel good. That'll wrap things up here from George's Pond and Hearst Coliseum. Be sure to join us for our next broadcast. It'll be next Friday night from Albuquerque, New Mexico. An 8:30 puck drop, 8:15 with the Landers Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. You don't want to miss it. We'll have it on all our outlets. 8:15 with the Landers Dodge, Jeep, Chrysler, and Ram pregame show. Have a good night and a better tomorrow. We'll see you next week from Albuquerque, New Mexico, as the playoff push for the Bugs continues. Big thanks to all our viewers, corporate partners, and fans for tuning in to tonight's game. Final score, it's the Mudbugs 3 and the Brahmas 2. Have a good night and a better tomorrow as you've been listening to Shreveport Mudbugs Hockey. This is Shreveport